Welcome, welcome. Today
Hi,
we're
how
doing
are you?
Bring Your Tactics, guys. It's a chance for you to pop in your tactics for a bit of insight. I mean, I'm not claiming that I'm phenomenal at making tactics. At least I can share my point of view, right? Sometimes it helps you guys out from the feedback I've been getting on Discord. Most of you are very, you love the changes that I propose. So that's a positive thing. Now, of course, we're going to be playing through those tactics that are coming from Discord. So you guys on Discord, you know the links, right? There's right in the Discord. There's one pin FM. Drop your tactic here. It can't be more clearer than that. So just pop your tactic in and upload it. Some of you have already done it. I see you have 3 tactics already in. So we're going to use those tactics now on chat. Chat. This is the link. Okay, so you guys want to pop in your tactics, put in. Hey Chico, how are you, sir? You got a founder badge, no? The first, right? Is a founder badge. You're one of the first few guys to subscribe to be on the stream, man. Still remember that day, those days, those early days when I was streaming on Twitch. Didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time. Yeah. But here on this channel, what do? We most days I do something called Destiny. It's a chance for you to take part in my save. Yeah. Using channel points. Speaking of which, I'm gonna try something today with respect to channel points, all right? Okay. All right. Without knowing, let's try something, okay? So you guys who are here who haven't had channel, who have been talking about channel points, let's start a prediction, okay? I'm gonna put it in. Who will win? Who will win the next match, right? So we'll try that. And then I think that it's 10,000 channel points. Next match. Is it going to be the AI or me? All right. AI or Bustthenet. There's a 5-minute submission. All right. We'll start the prediction. Okay. All right. So you guys, I think as a result of this, you'll be able to use the good old days of muted streams. Yeah, I think the muted streams are still happening, okay? Except now you guys got hello to shout at me, right? And then you guys just spam hello, then I know that something is wrong. All right, so here we go. We're gonna be doing if you guys are looking for channel points, I think 10,000 will be distributed among the winners, right? So I think that's how it works. I'm not too sure. Yeah. So then you can use those channel points in the Destiny series as well, where you have to use channel points to boost your Nugent, right? So we've got a lot of Nugents in that save. Some of them are tearing my league apart, and I just beat one of my Nugent powered teams. So that was sweet. That was sweet, and we beat Liverpool too. That was even better. So yeah, so this is going to be fun. So we're going to take out the first tactic. It comes from one of you. Let's go to your tactics. I've already loaded some of these tactics in. So the 4-3-3 from Samu. Okay, let's look at it. 4-3-3. All right, we're going to use this tactic. So the prediction, will the AI min or will I min the next match, right? So we still got a few more minutes. So we'll talk about this tactic and then we'll talk about what's happening on Destiny as well. All right, so here we've got a tactic that's got pretty much, I mean, inside forward, inverted winger, Mazala, box to box, wing back attack. You can think about wing backs, right? How to get channel points. If you predict correctly and you win, you automatically go to your channel points. Yeah. We are using which save for BYT? Using the save, the Leon save. We're not using Destiny, man. No way I'm here using Destiny. Yeah. We're just using this Leon save. Yeah. So this Leon for BYT. Yeah. So if you want to predict, yeah, there'll be channel points at stake. Or predict with channel points. Shish kebabs. I think that one, I don't know, man. You might end up, if you do end up using channel points, it's going to be, and it's only win or lose. There's no draw. If there's win or lose, then nobody won one, right? Right. So who will win? And I will say, well, that's a good question. No, that's a good question. Somebody is going to win this match, man. I will go all out not to let somebody draw the result. Okay. All right. How often have you seen draws in my streams? Damn rare, no. Me getting a draw at any one of my streams, Dave, is very, very rare, man. Did you download my tactic in the Dropbox? No, I got 3 tactics here. Oh, now I got 2 more. Yeah, okay, I'll download this. We'll save this here, and then we'll download your one as well. So we got all these tactics in now. 5 tactics. Okay, so all right. So once again, what is this show called Destiny? Okay, I'll save this game for you guys. Since you are new to this, okay, I'll show you Destiny. This is Destiny. Okay, Destiny has got quite a number of leagues loaded. I am managing Bayer Leverkusen. All right. But in this save, there are Nugents everywhere. Currently, we have a population of quite a number. These are all Nugents. These are Nugents from viewers who've been watching the show. So they put their Nugents in the save. They have a chance to, like in this case, Victor Dobrev, 17 years old. He's powered. He's every single steroid known to man you've given him. Okay, so this guy is leading Bayern Munich to levels unseen. Okay, so I have to beat these teams that are powered by this kind of Nugent. So this is another Nugent. So the boys have been using channel points, they've been using bits, they've been gifting subs just to boost some of these players. Of course, you don't have to because the players do naturally develop. But some of you have no patience. So you are going in and you're boosting them just so that I get thrown off my normal game. So all these are your Nugents, man. Including a guy called Peter Crouch, who started out with 7 jumping reach. And you boosted him until his 14 jumping reach. So these players are, and this Alexis Castillo, who's also looking quite good. So all these players are in my save right now. And you guys are doing your level best to prevent me from finishing in second spot. In fact, at this point, I started losing to a few of these teams, right? And I started questioning everything I knew about tactics. And then we started our climb back up. And then one of your Nugent, okay, the Nugent power team is here, one of them, and the other one is here. Man, I was so happy when this was happening to your Nugent team, but now your Nugent power team is coming back, so it's going to be fun. And we have another one that is with Kaiserslautern as well. So you guys have been doing everything with channel points. You've been doing things like transferring managers from one club to another club, basically turning Pellegrini into a manager of some Highland League club. Okay, and then Pochettino, I don't know where he ended up. Then De Serbi, you moved into Mainz. Yes, use your channel points. But then when it comes to options, I also have options to, if you want to use me to, modify some of your attributes, yeah, I can do that too and give your player a bit of a boost in certain areas of the game. All right, so I think the predictions are almost in. Right, so most of you predicted I will win the match. So there's a lot of people sharing. 8% of you will share the rest of the channel points, okay? All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's go. So we'll do this once to see how it works. Okay, if it works well enough, then we'll use it for Destiny. Because some of you, you want to get the 70,000 channel points to get me to, basically reprofile your player, so to speak. Yeah, that I'll do a nice job. Because if you look at some of these strikers, right, it makes no sense, no. You look at the attributes, right? Sometimes I look at the attributes going, man, what kind of a dodo bird striker is this guy? You look at this Moussa Dembele, right? Okay, this is not so bad. I mean, sometimes you got players with, some strikers with long throws of 11. Like, why? Why do we need long throws of 11 for a striker? And then we have one striker, I remember he had 11 positioning. Like, why 11 positioning for that? So I will redistribute them to make them into a more effective striker for you guys. Oh, you didn't hear, Pogno? The voting is over, man. Yeah, I immediately after starting the stream, I told people you make a prediction, you share. We'll see how this goes, whether you guys get the channel points. So if you predict correctly and I win the game, then 92% of you will share 10,000 channel points. But if I lose the game, 8% of you will share 10,000 points. So those people who voted for me to lose, they stand to, do something with the channel points. So this is another way for you to earn channel points, I guess. All right. Okay, tactical meeting. Let's see your tactic first. Okay, this is the first tactic we've got. This comes from one of you. Of course, on this stream, this is bring your tactics. Okay, so we are looking at your tactics. So I can definitely remove injuries. Okay, we got Mitrovic, Lovren, Gusto. This guy is good, no, Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto is such a good player. Okay. Malo Gusto, but here he's got concentration of 9. Then we got Tusat. This is Corentin Tolisso. Then we got Maxence Kakare, Tagliafico, Mitrovic, Awa. Same Awa as a. Can he play in this position? Yeah, he can. Right footed. Can he cross the ball? And passing is good. He might be decent as an inverted winger. Isaacson as either footed coming in. Musa Dembele as a striker. Mariano. Okay, we'll try this out. Okay, August Aidin is another midfielder on the left. I feel possible. What about Henri? Henri is a fullback. Let's see if I've got benches, guys on the bench first, right? So we don't end up in a situation where I don't have a bench strategy. Okay. We need this kind of tactics. You basically need 3 more. You need mids, man. You need a lot of mids on the bench. Otherwise, you struggle in the second half. You need at least 1 winger. We use August. We only need 1 striker so Zaza can take a short walk off a long bridge. Amin Sa. Yeah, we'll put Amin Sa. Turkey. Okay. Who's Bakula, man? Okay, wherever you are. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. That's good. So betting on if you win or not, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. So you might get channel points for, Yeah, if I win, my record in BYT is pretty solid. So unless I decide to do something crazy. Okay, so we're gonna remove all these. I'm not gonna play with any OIs, although OIs are very effective, right? Okay, if you ever wanted to use trap, right? Just don't. Just use OIs. So much more effective. Okay, so what does underlap do? Underlap means this wide. It doesn't mean these guys. It just means that the widest player in this phase of the transition is gonna hold up the ball, look for an inside run, which is the reason why. Once upon a time, a long time ago, somebody interviewed Miles Jacobson. There were 2 inside forwards and 2 wing backs. So Miles immediately let it slip that, it's very good to use underlaps here. There was a reason why, because the widest player could be the wing back. The wing back could be holding on to ball, playing it inside to a person that's running beyond him. That would have been the inside forward. So what will happen is if the guy gets out wide, he's going to hold the ball. Inside runs could come from the inside forward. Here, the complete forward is roaming. So he's also on support duty. The thing about these kind of duties is there's going to be a lot of possession in this tactic. So you're going to have to make sure that your players have got good agility, composure, first touch, passing, that kind of thing, right? If they don't handle pressure very well, you're toast, basically. There's no other way to describe it. Toast. You're not going to win games, no? If you don't have players with good composures, then if you're playing the Mazalas, kind of like these kind of tactics, you can get away with a CM on attack not having tackling, but that just puts the burden of tackling on these 2 players and this wingback. All right, BT, does he have your magic? Let's see your PIs. Have you put in any funky PIs? Dribble more, okay. Mark tight, this looks like something I would make, okay. All right, great. This is the thing about Football Manager. After a while, right, you can't click on anything here. No, you're like, hey, what happened? I can't click. What can I do? Change page. Change page. Come back again. Okay, can I click now? Yeah, now I can. It makes me so annoyed. Okay, so annoyed. No, I haven't done the screen change yet, right? So it's gonna come back to this. I look like a weirdo right now. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's my angry face. Yeah, man, I felt like it. I remember the day when I was playing such a controlled game. I was like very happy with the result. I was willing to walk away with a 0-0. And then last minute, the AI scored a goal. Because I was too lax. Okay, here we go. All right, what are we looking out for? Okay, every time you make a tactic, basic 101 of tactics. Okay. All right. It's called figure out your play instructions. Okay, here you got player or defense. What does that mean? Okay, somebody asked me to do a video. I might do it. It's for coaching. Can you believe it? Some person asked me to do the video for coaching in South Africa. I might do it, man. Using Football Manager. Oh, this is going to be cool. Okay, so player or defense. What does it mean? It means that your game, or is it frozen again? Yeah, bloody useless camera. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. I think that may have caused it. So I'm doing all kinds of funky stuff just to find out what's going on with this camera of mine. Okay. Yes, we're back. I'm shaking my head. Thank you. I just noticed that too. Yeah, it's going to be a problem for the next couple of weeks though. I think until I get my new GPU in. Yeah. It could be the GPU. Yeah, maybe it's the GPU. I don't know, man. Cam's back again. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, so player defense, what does that mean? Okay, goalkeeper plays the ball out. Defenders come a bit closer to pick up the ball. Sometimes the ball playing defenders enter the box. More importantly, your center mids drop a bit deeper. Why? Because you want to play the ball methodically from defense through midfield into attack. It's a methodical style of play. That's what play out of defense does. So remember this, your DMs do drop a bit deeper. Okay, how does this impact your tactic? Sometimes you get too much congestion, giving opposition time, better opposition teams time to prevent your goalkeeper distribution, basically jump in the ass and take the ball away from you. You don't want that to happen. So when do you not use player or defense? When you are not a good team. Don't try to be too smart. Okay? All right. If your team cannot handle pressure, you have no right playing play out of defense. Okay? You can definitely do something different, which is don't tell your DMs to come so close. You can still play out to your defenders. Basically, what you do is you come into the game, you come here, right? Instead of choosing play or defense, you say, okay, fine, I'll uncheck this. But what I will do in transition, tell my goalkeeper to give it to the center back. Center back still come down, receive the ball and play it out, right? Now, the only time that is a bad idea is if, let's say, your DLP, you don't have a DLP, everybody's attacking, wing backs on attack, both wing backs on attack, and the only two players you have bringing the ball out are the two defenders. Then it could be risky. All right, so let's go. Let's see how this plays out. So we'll watch it for extended highlights, right? Okay, so we are defending from right to left. That was almost a goal. Okay. Okay, let's see who win the next match. I don't know how to do this. Choose outcome. They have to choose the outcome, correct. Awar with a free kick. All right. Okay, I'm looking at the transition. So far, have you seen anything? 15 minutes in, right? You don't see one single transition involving your deep players. Please move to comprehensive. You really need to find out where things are working for you and where things aren't working for you. Okay, here we go. Play our defense. Can't play our defense. That tells you play our defense is a problem. So that our center mid got the ball and we immediately had a problem. That's a major transitional problem, no? So if you see that happening, you got to start going, okay, fine, I'm going to do it one more time just because I'm stupid. I want to torture myself one more time. Okay, maybe that could have been an isolated incident. Oh no, that's another one. That's two player defense that didn't work. Why could it be that it's not working? Could it be because the player is not good enough? Maybe it's first touch, maybe it's composure. These things could be a problem, right? So now we go into these tactics. Immediately we go into the tactic. Look at this player. Tolisso, what's your problem, son? First touch, 13. Not that bad. That's pretty decent. Anticipation, 13. Composure, 13. Concentration, 12. Decision making, 12. It's okay. He's not that bad, right? Agility, 12. Okay. Maybe he's not good at turning with the ball because that's what agility really does in the game, right? So, okay, he might not be that good at turning with the ball. Yeah. So what do you do in this kind of situation? Now, I have no choice but to let this tactic play out because it comes from Discord, so I have to let it play for 45 minutes, right? It means that if he's losing the ball, I have to make a change somewhere, to give this guy an option. Maybe don't let him run into problems. But the issue here is we're playing against a 4-2-3-1. It's not like we have three midfielders. They can't even take on two midfielders. That's really sad. Okay, that's pathetic. That's like cause for depression. Okay, if your three can't handle two, that's it, man. You're in trouble. So that means we have to change something in this tactic. Okay, we have to definitely look. We are living dangerously. I hope that I don't concede a goal. All right, man. Congratulations, man. Football Magic. Glad to hear that your game has improved. I'm glad to hear that I've inspired you, man. Sheesh, I've inspired someone. I actually inspired someone. Yes. That's a good life.
Hi, how are you?
My wife won't believe me. My wife wasn't inspired enough to stay, do the, what husbands and wives do, right? She had all the time in the world today, but she didn't want to. She basically just told me, darling, I've got a headache. So I said that was depressing. So obviously I'm not inspiring her. Okay. All right. This is not so bad. Why is this working? Because you're in transition. You're able to pass the ball from midfield, from defense to midfield, because you were in transition. The AI itself was attacking sort of space. So when the AI is in a pretty solid defensive posture, you struggle. Let's see now. Look at this. This makes it really hard for Tolisso to do something with the ball. This guy is just looking at him and going, hey, Tolisso, you know what? I'm not so sure you're going to keep the ball. I'm just going to stick around you very closely. Look at that. They're so close. Like, really? These wing backs, by the time, you see, this thing is, right, when you look at this, right, I'll get concerned. No? Okay. Like, these two have got 4 around him, right? But it doesn't take long for them to shift. See? You would think that if this guy was position for they all got nothing to do, no? Yeah, like these two defenders easily take the ball off you. So you can't really transition into attack very well. So there are several reasons for this. Okay. Underlap. The guy actually, for a split second, will hold up the ball, waiting for somebody to make a run. Right? Yeah, but nobody's making runs, man. They're all on support duty. They're all waiting for somebody else to make a run. So, problem? How do you fix this? You fix it by having an attack duty instead of a support duty. Okay, so this guy could be attack, this guy could be support, these two guys could be attack duties, or the wing backs could be on support, and those guys in front can be on attack duties. Oh, there he's running away. Look at this. Oh no, they scored a goal. Okay, all right, you guys are in the lead already. I can't make any changes, no. Hey, Shaw. Thank you, man, Football Manager. Oh, thank you. You're a genius with tactics. I've learned a lot from you and implemented into good football team. Oh, no. Hey, and now stop. You cannot take what I do in Football Manager and tell kids to do it, because I'm always shouting, dive. Please, I'm a bad influence. Taglai Fico to Awa. How to Taglai Fico, Mariano, Tolisso. This is nice. But then, the complete forward and support screw things up. Why? Because you're so close. Everybody is like holding hands with each other. They got lost in traffic. No? They're all like clashing into each other one at a time. So what do? We have to change this tactic. Okay? All right, first up, let's go. Inside forward, Mazzala go half space inside forward. Wing back is, he's trying to stay wide, but, nothing much is happening. Okay, so what do? I'll tell you to go inside forward attack. Okay, DLP, you go further. You just don't come back. Just go forward. Make space for the rest of the team. All right, here, inverted winger. This is not a bad role because he will come into this position and then do one over the top. But I guess what we'll do is we'll turn this into the Mazzala and we'll turn this into the box-to-box midfielder. Okay, so now what we have is a guy going straight and a guy going into the half space with this guy. Maybe they can do a funky thing together and then, release these two. Because now we got a creative fulcrum. You need more aggression. Oh, man, exactly. It goes to kids. You need more aggression. Get out there. Oh, man, I'm a terrible influencer. No, I'm not a good influencer at all. Okay, wingback and support. Okay, all right. So now you got underlaps, right? Focus play down the left, focus play on the right. I mean, do you really need this? It's like, yeah, it could help. But why are you so narrow then? Yeah, hey, get some width, Okay, this shorter passing not helping your cause anymore. Because remember how everybody's just passing it to each other and then after they're getting the ball lost? Do this, okay? Let's mix it up. So it gives the players a bit more options in terms of passing, because then a Mazzara can now go long. Maybe this guy can go long, right? These two jokers are just going to dribble with the ball and stay wide, no? All right. Okay. Hey man, this is a funny camera, huh? Keeps freezing on me. Funny old camera. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna delete this whole thing here. I suspect I know why, but I cannot stop what I'm doing right now. Stop replay buffer. Let's stop the replay buffer. Okay. Let's see that helps. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Now, let me get back to this one. Okay. All right. I love double Mazar with a DLP. Double Mazar with a DLP, then you got half-half, right? Then you're naturally doing a focus play, so you don't have to change too much. Yeah. Okay. But let's just remove that. Okay. We play our defense. We're going to still keep play our defense. Huh? Welcome to the channel, man. Diggs8901. So we simplify the tactic. We move the Mazala here, but let's just make sure he can be a Mazala first. Mazalas need flair. Okay. He's got passing. That's okay. He's got vision, decision. Got 1-2s. That's nice. He can 1-2 with this guy, man. Okay, plays 1-2s. So maybe they both can play 1-2s. Nice. Gets into opposition. You beautiful thing, you. Okay. So he'll let him get into the box. Okay, let's go. Second half. We're 1-0 down. The odds are channel points don't look very good for all those people who were hoping that I would win. Huh? Double Mazala, double inside for attack. Yeah, can be good. Can be good. If you have the right players. Because what they do is they split the teams, no? They split them apart. Hey, look at that. They're actually attacking. They're actually attacking now. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Defended. Okay. Positive mentality is still okay. I mean, I'm not looking at your set pieces. Set pieces are something we're going to avoid at the moment. Okay, guys? All right. Good there. Okay, good. Gusto. Hey, I mean, that was not so good. The guy has to hobble off. Amin Sa, what are you? Right footer, okay. Right footer, you? Right footer. Both right footers. Mariano. Right footer. Everyone's a right footer. Dembele, right footer. The whole team only has a right foot. Okay, let's hope he can get in anyway. Because it's a tendency that they'll still get into the inside positions. But you see him doing crosses more often. Aye. What happened there? Bamba was offside. Okay. Okay, at least we are now having some positive effect. Yeah, go. Penalty. Change, right? The reason why we have changed is not because of some magic button that I press, no. Because sometimes when you give your players a bit more options in passing the ball, you end up attacking more. Okay, so sometimes things can happen. Right, so we went from not creating anything to right now basically being the opponent's third. But we're also creating space for attackers. Now, the complete forward is a very good role. I love this role. It's one of the best roles in the game. Okay. If you want to play a camping tactic, you can use this. You can also change to something like a pressing forward. Pressing forward and complete forward, the real difference between the two is the complete forward won't drop. It's like the pressing forward won't drop. He'll go left and right. Okay, and he'll give defenders a nightmare. Which means that he's always got a defender on him. Complete forwards on attack, sometimes they drop, sometimes they attack, and they also move left and right. So basically they do everything else. Yeah, okay. To explain it very simply, a complete forward is the jack of all trades and supposedly master of all. Okay. Whereas a pressing forward is a nightmare for defenders because he's going to move them around. Okay, not bad. Look, we're getting into the area. Okay, am I going to come back with a win, brothers? Can I turn this around? Can all of you share channel points? This is going to be fun. Okay, let's change. Okay, 60th. Okay, the other thing you want to do around the 60th minute is when you do your major changes to your tactic. Okay, Thiago Mendes, what are you? Flair 10. Yo, my concentration 9. You're not that good. Henrique's a wingback. What about you, Leppinen? Okay, you got nothing going for you. I'll just put you here. He's got nothing going for me. I don't know what it is. It's like, what do you do for a living? I don't know. I'm an average at everything I do, man. There's nothing else I can do. I mean, don't expect me to give you some miracle. Okay. All right. So, George Baldock. Come on, son. I can't put anyone else. Okay, let's go. Low line LOE. With your playing three at the should be. Wait. He has got a low line LOE. No, he doesn't have. He's a higher. I like 4-2-4 with low line, yeah. If I'm a average side, I always play low line or standard line. In a 4-2-4, I don't play high. I never play high defensive line with a 4-2-4, man. Never have. I don't like it. 4-2-4 is already got like 4 guys in attack. Why do you need to send your fullbacks up as well? Seriously. Hey, send your fullbacks cover. The 4 are putting pressure on the back line, right? Every time they have to clear. What? Ref! I thought we won the game. Yeah. Can use low line. Low line is pretty solid. Yeah. Especially in any tactic that's got putting teams under pressure, right? The backlines are 4-2-3-1 also can have a very good... You can also create a very good 4-2-3-1 with a low defensive line. Yeah. Low defensive lines are underrated. Oh no. Penalty both ways. I mean, this is slightly better. I think the complete forward is a better option than a pressing forward. But I think it's better if you do it this way, right? I don't really think you need this as well. And I would probably do this. Right defense. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Because what happens when I do this? You know those inside forwards that were holding, like, checking their runs? Now they're not checking their runs. He's not checking. Especially when you do something like this, right? Where you have a lopsided, you have like an overload on one side, you're trying to release the other side. Don't ever play underlaps. Because you want the inside forward to be free to attack, not checking his run, which they tend to do when you have an underlap. Yeah. Oh no, they scored the goal. Sorry, guys. I didn't win this game. Unfortunately. But I think this tactic needed a bit of attacking. I've gone quite attacking. Yeah. Nice. That's something that we want to see more of. Right? Because you got inside forward running at the defenses, right? So you can definitely use this combination. 1, 2, 3. In a lot of your matches, you don't even need to start a play on positive. You can go on balance, man. Yeah, it's a pretty solid option. No? And then you don't even need to push all the way. You can go standard defensive line. You can just max this out, right? Okay, then the guys in front, they lead the press, right? And he can get into these goal scorer. You get a good inside forward, unlike mine. You want the league simming with Manchester United. Okay. Yeah. I think that this tactic doesn't need all those underlaps as well. Right? If you make these changes, you get a more dynamic attacking tactic where you could do a lot better. See, now we move our defensive line as standard, right? We're not getting caught by a single ball over the top anymore. There we go. Keeper comes out. Yeah. You don't, I mean, if you want to play a high press, you can definitely do a standard defensive line. You don't have to push why do you have to push your defensive line all the way to the top, right? You don't need to. Hey, it's a late equalizer. 2-2. Channel points back the other way again. This is fun, man. People going, now we're going to get some channel points. Uh-oh. Hey. Come on, don't you dare score. It's a draw, no. The poor guys, I don't even know what to do with the draw if there's a channel point situation. Like, oh shit. It's usually outcome. We have to go to the next game with the roll. We have to, can I cancel it? I don't know, man. I've never done it before. I was saying I will never play for a draw. Bloody hell, it's becoming a draw. Whoever said, what if it's going to be a draw? You are to be blamed, okay? It's not me. It's not my fault. I did not do this. It's a draw. Unbelievable, man. Delete. Can I delete it? Hey, what happens if I delete it? We'll find out, okay? Delete. This will remove the prediction. Our viewers will no longer be able to contribute to it. Votes will not be solved and all channels will be returned to the viewers. Yay. Delete and return points. Yay. Okay, start prediction. Okay, who will win? Okay. Who wins next? Okay. AI. BTN. Okay, I give you a third one, draw. Okay, done. All right, next match. Okay, 2 minutes. The prediction starts now. Okay, so we can load the next tactic. All right, the next prediction starts again. Who wins next? So you can use you don't have to use channel points for this. Please don't use the channel points for it. Yeah, I wouldn't use a DLF on support. You can use a support duty. Then what will happen is support duty will release, and this guy becomes the top goal scorer. Okay. So what I recommend is you play something like this. Put a Mazala here with this inside forward. Have a box-to-box midfielder here. This guy can be inside forward and attack. Turn this guy into a wingback on support, and I tell you, you're gonna have a very different tactic. Can I play this guy as a pressing forward attack or even an advanced forward? Remove your underlaps. Right, you can definitely move this up. You can definitely do something like this. And you don't really need to play on a high line, right? You can play on something like this, standard defensive line. And you could use the spaces to control the opposition, and you can definitely do a lot better. I mean, it's definitely a more, you can control this tactic a lot more. Yeah. So get the right players for the roles for the tactic. It's not a bad tactic. It's still a decent tactic, right? But I'm just suggesting how I would be playing it. All right, so next tactic we have, ladies and gentlemen, comes from Samu Samudan, 832, Sir JW. Wow. Tactics stop working after got promotion. Okay, a lot of tactics stop working after you get promoted. You know why? Because your players need to be better. Yes, that's the reality of the game. All right, that's us the reality. Stop crosses, you have to add this. All tactics are like that. Volante on attack, oh no wonder it stopped working. Okay, my first piece of advice. If you're going to play a 4-2-3-1 and you're a newly promoted side, please don't ask the Volante to go on attack. Because then one entire flank of yours has got nobody helping the defenders out. Okay, so my advice is change that to Volante on support. So now you're predicted, right? AI gonna win BTN. Okay, next game is not. I'm not very positive for the next game. No, I think I'm gonna have a very hard time in this game. I gotta come back. Most likely I have to come back. Yeah. Most likely I'll have to come back. Because I would not recommend a Volante on attack for a newly promoted team. Hey, don't. It's too dangerous. In a 4-2-3-1, you're better off playing like. You see, there's so many ways of playing a 4-2-3-1 when you're a newly promoted team. No? Like, for example, this guy could be like a DM. This guy can be a Volante, right? Okay, tell him to take more risks. That's all. That's it. Simple. This guy can be like a shadow striker with this guy as an advance forward. These two can run. These two guys can be on support. These two guys can be like wingbacks or complete wingbacks on a support, right? And what you do is these are the ones that are attacking. These two are the ones that are attacking, right? These two are feeding these two. Right, so you got these guys feeding these two in. And then all you do is you play on a standard defensive line, high press, right, stop cross, pass into space, right, defense, work ball into box. Yeah. That's what you do. I mean, you're basically hoofing the ball. That's all you're doing. Yeah. And you're attacking teams like that. So that is one really good way of playing as an underdog. Have you seen my 4-2-4? The one I'm using with Destiny. It's an underdog tactic. It's underdog all the way. I have to use underdog tactics against all your super powered teams, man. That tactic that I use, the 4-2-4 that I use, right? Same principle. It has a low defensive line, standard defensive line. Liverpool came to my house. They couldn't even get a shot. They only had 2 shots on target. So you can definitely have a really solid low defensive line tactic. Right? See, a lot of your transitions are going to focus, right? Are going to feature the left side breaking down because of the Volante on attack. So we watch for the first 45 minutes, huh? A lot of them are going to feature the left side. Just mark my words. Because the left side is where your Volante is on attack. So if you lose the ball in transition when you're attacking the team, that Volante has to be exceptionally good to come back. So if you have a very good player, then it's not so bad. But if you're a newly promoted side, you're going to be torn apart by teams with a better attacking profile than yours. Yeah, so my advice, I would say, very simply, all I would do with this tactic, which is funny, it's still a sound tactic, okay? All right, I see what you do with 2 inverted wingers. Right, great idea, okay? I like the idea because they're feeding, right? You want them to feed the 2 in the center. Good. Tell the volante to be a volante on support, take more risks, right? And then start learning how to play your defensive line. Now, that's it. Because you're going to have 6 at the back protecting you as those 4 put pressure on opposition teams. Right? So you're going to have prevent short goalkeeper distribution. You're not playing our defense, right? Because you don't want those 2 DMs to come too deep. Because if they come too deep, you'll run into trouble. Right? So, a lot of the attacks are coming down our... okay. I got a red card already. I knew this is going to be a problem for the tactic because the left side wingback is always going to struggle. This player is always going to struggle in this tactic. He's going to struggle, man. I'm in trouble already. We're going to lose this game. George Beldock. I'm going to have to make I will be forced into making changes. Okay, I'm going to play like this now. Don't tackle harder. Just take more risks. Okay, where is it? Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to tell these guys to be feeders. I'm going to turn this guy to a complete wingback on support and go up. This guy doesn't need to be inverted. In a double DM, he's just very narrow. So now he's very narrow with this role. No, no. You want somebody to be very narrow with that role? Working with that role, use complete wingback. Much better. Shorter passing, no. Tempo high is okay. Work ball into box, we don't need. I'm going to change this because I got no choice. I'm losing already. I'm going to drop this to a low defensive line. Stop cross. Okay. I'm going to go attacking. Go out to the flanks early. All right. Okay. I have no choice. I've got to make quick changes, right? Because we're down a man, and we could be in trouble. Yeah. So how I would play it is actually to use I would use the AF Shadow Striker, the 2 of them, in your 4-2-3-1. It would be AF Shadow Striker, but Volante or support, DM or support, right? That's how I would set it up. And I'll play complete wingbacks for this reason. This is the reason why I use a complete wingback. You got 2 in midfield, right? You want them to come narrow, you want them to come inside because you got to have inverted wingers all playing balls over the top. So I will get these. The reason why we use complete wingbacks is we see this kind of movement. Now this is good because he's right-footed as well. So he will guarantee to come inside like that. So he comes inside and then I have what? What do I have? Pass into space, right? Here. Now that is a shockingly bad pass into space. But we also have a standard defensive line or a low defensive line. By doing that, you are a weaker team, right? So you make it harder for the AI to score against you. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to come inside here. Done. Okay, you. No. No. They can take more risks. So. Okay. Remove that. It's fine. Dribble more tackle harder, we don't need in this situation. Okay. So now I have 2 feeders, right? These guys checking. Now I'm a lower league team. Now I'm playing like an underdog. Okay, so my back line doesn't go too far away. I still have 6 in defense, but I got 3 now attacking. See the support now? I won't play fullbacks on support. No way. Fullback or support only if I wanted to like keep them, ask them to do something else. Complete wingbacks is better in a 4-2-3-1. Because you want them to come inside. Because I'm setting up a tactic where I want players to come inside and put one over the top. So it's complete wingbacks are the best role for that. Whereas fullbacks, the moment they encounter traffic, right, they might look for a pass, or that could be a problem. Whereas complete wingbacks, they will roam and they will hang on to the ball slightly longer. So in fact, for me, the best wingback role in the whole game of Football Manager is the complete wingback on support. That is by far the best role in the game for wingbacks. All other roles, the wingback on support is so one-dimensional. I don't like using him anymore. I don't like using the wingback on support. It's too one-dimensional. It just runs up, hugs the line, runs up. And then you got the fullback. The fullback is always, the moment he sees a play in front of him, he looks for somebody to pass the ball to. Okay. So I would set it up like that, basically, your tactic. So right now, we are quite comfortable defending. I'm hoping we're quite comfortable defending. So in this kind of a setup, right, your most important players to sub are these two. Your two mids are going to be very important. Okay. And you can definitely look to replace the strikers. Yeah. These guys are going to be important for you to get goals from, right? These are very important players. Crossing, first touch, composure, balance. This is going to be what you're looking for these players. But I will definitely tell you, don't use an inverted wingback. Go use a complete wingback. Because these guys are going to come inside. And if you use a right footer here and a left footer here, they'll come inside and they play one over the top. So we're playing an underdog tactic all the way. Right? Play wide, right defense, pass into space. I'm not using work ball into box because I'm quite scared at the moment. Distribute quickly is fine. Right? We're not playing our defense. Yeah. Don't play our defense if you're an underdog, do not play our defense. Because if you play our defense as an underdog, what you will see happening, and you won't like it, is your back line, your defenders, your mids come so close to your back line that you end up having problems recycling possession. Not really. You can play complete wingbacks at any level. Yeah. Any level. Because don't worry about the attributes. Worry more about where they're going to move. That's what you should be worried about. Yeah. I have never been worried about attributes. You don't need, I probably, don't, yeah. I'm going to ask him to play as a volante. I got no choice. I got nobody else to play there, man. Oh, it's a pen. Sheesh. We played rather well for 10 men for quite a period. Then I ran out of substitutes. I ran out of positions to bring on. So really disappointed that we couldn't see how this tactic can play like for with 11 players for 90 minutes. We ended up having to see how this tactic will play with 10 players for 80 minutes. By that time, I think I showed you enough on how you can set this tactic up. Yeah, we 90 minutes, we got players sent off. And we actually limited the damage. No, it could have been far worse. But this is how I set it up. I'll set up a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 is a lot of people, when they set up 4-3-3-1, it's a bit strange the way they set them up. Yeah, you don't have to play with a high line in a 4-2-3-1 most of the time. So, a bit disappointing. We lost this game. So, I lost. Tang tang. So, choose the outcome. Who wins next? AI. Choose outcome. AI won. Complete the prediction. Are you sure AI? Yes, don't show this again. Complete the prediction. Tang tang. So, 25 plus 40 channel points awarded to one viewer. One of you gets 40 channel points. Only 40, really. I don't know how to. I need to ask guys who do this, right? How do you, give like more channel points? I don't know how to give more channel points. There must be a way. 40 goes to Loriox O2. I'm trying to see. I'm going to have to ask somebody else. How can I give 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 channel points? But ask Stick Piano. Stick Piano used to do it for me. Now I'm doing it myself. So like, if any of the mods, if anybody here knows how to modify the channel points, modify the reward structure, let me know, man. Yeah. Definitely, I want to give like 10,000 emergency decline. Hey, shit, I have to go, right? Okay, lucky. Decline. I was like going, do I need to attend? Oh no. Okay, all right, next tactic. Yeah, let's go end meeting. We gotta start winning games, guys. We gotta start winning games. It's not this in Destiny, Destiny is I me myself though. Okay, like okay, I would recommend you do this to your tactic. Okay, DM support, get this guy, don't tackle hard. These two don't really need to tackle. Don't ask him the whole position, too risky. And then both these fellas can take more risks. Okay, take more risks. Don't worry about whether you have the right right player for the role. Just play a complete wingman support. Don't look back. Don't even stop and go. You want this guy to come inside. Definitely don't play him on attack duty. Or this guy was on attack, this guy was on attack. That is definitely suicide football. Okay. Remove these two from tackling hard and dribbling more. Okay, done. Now this guy, I was gonna play him like this. Shadow striker. This guy inverted wing on support. This guy inverted wing on support. And then you don't have to ask these two to do anything else, right? They can actually mark tight, tackle harder if you want, right? So they'll chase down players. Sit narrow is out. Don't use that. Mark tight, tackle harder. So this guy in front, yeah, I can do this. So you got this setup. This is the setup I would have done. And then go to this. Go to be fairly wider. Don't need work ball into box. Something like that can work. Can be more expressive. All right, come inside here. Set your line to lower if you're a weak team. Okay, Ken, try this out. You won't regret it because these guys are going to protect you and you're just hurling balls to these guys. They're going to work the ball out of defense. Complete wingbacks will bring the ball here. This guy's going to bring the ball here. You have plenty of boys who can bring the ball out. So you definitely can bring the ball out. All right, so then, yeah, that's it. So what you now have is a tactic where this guy might come inside, play one over the top. This guy comes inside, plays one over the top. This guy drops into this pocket. With this roll, plays one over the top. This guy drops into this pocket. With him coming here and here, they drop one, plays one over the top. You got two players running at defenses. If you want anything, ask him to roam from position. That's it. And you got yourself a a tactic where you are basically whacking from the center. Okay. All right. So here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Today is a bit of an odd day. Huh? Okay. Here we go. All right. Next game. Next tactic. I'm just removing a lot of other scenes from my thing. Okay. All right. Next tactic. Load. Go back to the Boss Interactive Tactics BYT Box Experimental 433. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. All right. How did okay, I'm gonna find a better way to give you all more channel points. Okay. Wing back goes, okay, this guy goes wide, this guy goes wide. This guy holds out the ball. There's a lot of attacking roles in the center. It could be a very good tactic, but you're encouraging a lot of cutbacks. That's the thing. These guys are very high up the pitch, man. Wow. This is all out attacking. A bit too attacking for my liking. Yeah. Does tactical familiarity really matter? I mean, it does help a bit, but I wouldn't say it's like the be-all and end-all of tactics. Yeah. It doesn't really... Personally speaking, right, for me, I don't really care about tactical familiarity. I never have, yeah. But I do usually never have a problem with that anyway, because what happens is I end up having a team that is... they play a tactic long enough that they're usually okay. I'm going to have to bring these guys back because if not, we won't be able to try tactics. Half the players are injured and suspended. We're just here to see how your tactics play out, right? Not to... I'm not here to do some kind of fantastic challenge to show you guys how good I play the game. No, man. I'm just here to help you guys. Okay, let's quick pick again. You got Lukeba and Loren. Who's Lukeba, man? Petrovic. Okay, Tussat, Tolisso, Awa, find Lacazette. Lacazette is inside forward. Yeah, he can be an inside forward. But let's see now. Cherki, Bakola. I know left-footed player this team. Not good. Very hard to create tactics. Different tactics for a team like that. Jeffinho, who are you? You're right-footed as well. Okay, Kakare, Jackson, Mariano. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see how this tactic does in transition. Right, that's what we want to see first up. Okay, how does this tactic do in transition? Usually, if you don't see transitions involving your team attacking, like building up play from back to front, there's something wrong with your tactic. So the easiest way for you to find out is to come in here, go straight with the comprehensive highlights. First thing you look at. Okay, can you build? I see, but they are attacking us first. That's not really a good sign. No, very first highlight is them attacking us. Ooh, you should start getting worried. Like if you go to comprehensive highlights, there should be at least one highlight with you having the ball attacking them. Again, no. Second highlight is them attacking. Like okay, like be a bit worried. It's just counter attack. That comes to naught. Okay, set piece into the area. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Big gap in the center. I mean, one could argue, his team is not tactically familiar, but no, it's not. Transitions and all, you should be able to see. When you're not tactically familiar, sometimes your players make mistakes with the ball when they have possession, right? Or they make mistakes like not reading the play once in a while. But build up play and all that, you should be able to see. Okay, so again, we didn't see much. 2, 3, gets the ball, goes backwards, holds up the ball. No one came up. Okay, everybody is running wide. Another guy running wide. There's not so many options inside. No passing options inside. Wing back. No complete wing back helping him out. See, you're camping, so is your tempo too high? Question mark. Are you rushing too much? You got CM on attack. See the CM's attack run up the pitch. You got 4 already here. So when he comes inside, he's got to play one over the top all the time. Right? So he's always going to have to play one over the top. So your big one is pass into space. I go mix, send. I can't change it, right? So what I would definitely recommend is not playing on short passing. Don't play on short passing. Go on standard straight away. If you're going to stick to this tactic all the way, right? So what you do is, you know that the big part of your game is actually unlocking side. So don't limit passing to just shorter passing. Give your players a bit more latitude with their passes. These guys coming in through the middle, they're attacking. These guys holding up the ball. If it's a good team, it could work. But a lot of it rests on this play here, this DM. This DM has to be... See, everyone's trying to attack the lines. Say you're passing. It's a bit risky, this tactic. See, because every time you can't get through the lines, because these guys are so high up the pitch, this DM is on support too. So I would never play him as a... Yeah, I had to remove injuries, right? Because I'm doing a bring your tactics. I'm not trying to do anything else. Yeah. Bring your tactics means I play with your tactics with the team and share some insights. Yeah. If it's my own streaming save like Destiny, I will never do that. Yeah. You guys can now with channel points remove injuries from your Nugents, but I can't do that, man. I'm not allowed to do that. But for bring your tactics where we talk about your tactics, of course I can. Huh. Okay, see. Again, runs out of the ball. Still having problems. See, I don't like the 2 CM on attack running through the middle. Because it means that you have no choice but to play the DM as a support duty. So you have to keep up with them. Because when he keeps up with them, then if they don't find a pass, he gets exposed. FM Boy is on the Discord, right? The link is on the Discord. And it's on the chat as well. I put it up already. Yeah, it's here. Usually, if you all want me to play through your attack, because the ones I get from this link, I don't play through on all of them. Yeah, I only pick one or two to play through. If you put it on using the Discord link, I definitely will play through the whole tactic. Okay, so I'm gonna make some changes. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's go. All right. Okay. Right out. I'm gonna remove this. All right. So first up, inside forward, CM on attack. Inside forward. I'm gonna change this guy to like a box to ball winning midfielder on support. This guy can be a DM. Let me think. How do I? You need to come inside once in a while. You need to be able to wing on support. These two guys, this guy is running into this area. This guy will be pressing for on support. I don't want him to run too far away. Okay, so he might drop into this position, swap with this guy. This guy will also can come inside here. We've got inverter wing here, ball winning midfielder here, trying to win the ball. Okay. All right, no underlap. Okay, we can also play it a lot more aggressively, you know, complete wingback attack, inside forward attack, a lot of attack duties. Yeah, but I won't do that right now. Mixed passing. Okay. Stay wider. No need. Too risky. If he goes wide, then you got too much. I know you can't really get a 5-channel attack with a 4-3-3 unless you're camping. It opens up this stay wider instruction. Okay, if you want to play stay wider, you do this. Use Mazalas instead. Okay, got Mazalas here. Okay, maybe I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play. I'm curious. We're gonna do 2 Mazalas on attack. I'm gonna anchor you. Okay. I'm gonna use 2 complete wingbacks now on support. 2 Mazalas here. E2 inside forwards on support. Okay. 2 Mazalas on attack coming here. 1 pressing forward. Or maybe deep. In this case, a complete forward support. It drops. Okay. So now I got is a half space. These guys attacking a half space. These guys might support. These guys can come in as well. So there's going to be a lot of movement in this tactic. I'm only worried about this role. Anchorman. I got Anchorman. I don't want this to move out too much. Okay. So we're going to keep a standard defensive. And I'm going to see how this plays out first. Okay. Best advice on selling fringe players on high contracts. Fringe players on high contracts. Oh, wow, that's tough. Very hard for you to sell a fringe player on a high contract unless you got a high reputation. Yeah. The best way is actually to put them on loan. Bet a team that's at the same level as you, and hopefully they like him enough that they attract some attention. Otherwise, you're gonna have many difficult to sell. Yeah. You have to get rid of them, man. Because no club is gonna. A lot of clubs are gonna say, "Hey, you know what? Selling wage contribution, right?" Tagliafico comes back, very nice. Awa there. That was our pressing Mazala on attack, no? That is the Mazala's movement that created a goal. See, watch this, right? Okay. See what I did here, right? This is the 2 white players, right? Inside forwards. Where's our Mazala gone? Look at where our Mazalas are. Now they're in the half space, no? They're attacking the half space, right? So now what is happening is that single the whole defensive line has been ripped apart by the channel runs already. We got 3 channel runs. Plus, of course, you can get this guy running as well if the ball is on this side of the pitch, which is the reason why we went to double Mazalas. So when I play with double Mazalas, I use this guy as an anchor man because I don't want him running up. Because he runs up, then we got too many players running up, right? And then we keep these guys in check by using what's that role? The complete wingback as well as standard defensive line. Okay. So they don't run too far up, but they still give us the width, right? So this is very good movement from our boys, no? And the guy who scored the goal is actually the pressing forward. So now we're gonna worry about the defensive transition, right? Okay, so far it's not too bad. The Mazala is doing a pretty good job of trying to win the ball back. So you got Mazala, Anchorman. I went with Anchorman instead of a DM on support. Yeah. So here we got inside forward. You can also try. I mean, I went for inside forwards instead of inverted winger up there because then it would be like two creators and just one scorer. See Mazala again. The Mazala is doing all the damage on this tactic. He's just running up the pitch now. So we got a complete forward because we need somebody roaming to create kind of also give us the option for space. So far so good. Let's see what we can do, right? Okay, let's see what happens if I... Are we at home? Yeah, we're at home. So we're going to push all the way to attacking. But I'm going to drop the line to lower now. So now I don't want that back line to move up too much. Because when you play on a low defensive line, what will happen is your back line doesn't really venture up the pitch too far. They're not so aggressive. Because we already have three midfielders, it's not like the three center mids need support from the wingbacks. They can do a lot of damage on their own. And the inside forwards are on support, right? So, yeah. So there he goes. He's on his own, right? He's playing as a pressing forward. See where the complete wingback is? He's not too high up the pitch. There we go. Ball playing defender comes. Okay, looking for options. Nice. Anchorman stayed in the center when the ball winning midfielder went to the side. That is important to notice, right? So what has happened is you went to use center mids and told them to stay wide when you should have used Mazalas because Mazalas will naturally stay wide. Yeah. Mazalas are a much better role. Because when the Mazalas attack, they attack this side of the box, no? Which is they split defenders up. Where center mids on attack, they attack the central area. So stay wide and remember PIs are a tendency to do something. So sometimes they won't go where you want them to go. So it's better to use the Mazala. And I will never use a wingback in this kind of a setup. I will only use a complete wingback because you're making so many half space. You got so many players attacking half spaces. You really need somebody to do this. This is a complete wingback. If you had used a wingback, he would have come here. And what would have happened if the wingback had gone there? His passing options are limited. He can only pass here or back. Right now, he can actually carry the ball and drag these three to him, thereby creating space. Now, complete wingbacks, you are passed into space, right? Guess where the next pass can go? So so he's taking chances with the passes, and there we go, inside four in the box. And then, because our defensive line isn't very high, the back line is able to recover. And we keep doing this kind of damaging attacks to the AI. So if I wanted to create a tactic, right, and I was looking to do those kind of really crazy central attacks, right, you want, then think about how you be a bit more disciplined with your back line, and this will be perfect. And the beautiful thing about playing like this is you have your players in attack. So you don't really need to overcommit with your backline, especially if you don't have the players for it, right? So like sometimes you don't have a lot of good players in your side. So what are you going to do? Like, oh my God, I don't have players to play this position. Oh no. It happens to me all the time, man. If I play with some of my more crazy tactics, I'm always like, oh God, I don't have players. What am I going to do? Yeah. And this 4-3-3 is a very expensive tactic. You need 3 center mids on the bench. It's one of the worst tactics to it's an easy tactical system to get your head around. But if you want to like always win, your bench strategy has to include 3 center mids and 1 wingback who can play both positions. So you see what has happened, right? Our 3 center mids the Mazala's not coming back to help us enough. If they don't, you're in trouble. So your Mazzalas have to attack, they have to come back, they have to have very good work rate. And I use stop cross. So they always come back, right? So the stop cross actually influences them. Stop cross influences anytime there's an attack that goes down the flanks. Your players will try to help the fullbacks to defend the area. Look at that. Low defensive line. What's the problem? Have we been beaten by one over the top ball? Not once. There we go. Boom. Bah, Lacazette. So now we put the pressure on these guys. They come in. Our boys are in position. Now they're going to... not too easy. Okay, we're going to do the key highlights now. Okay. Yeah. So ideally, you want 4. You want 4. I've got left side is very tired. That's why we're getting all these runs now. Maxence Kakare can only give the ball to the opposition. Tagliafico, got anybody can come on for you or not? Put this good boy there. One defender. He's gone. He can't play anymore. So you have to look at 1, 2, 3, 4 as your main substitutions in a game. Okay, so that's not a bad tactic, but I would play it differently. Yeah. Okay, next tactic. Okay, D. Sports Interactive. Football Manager V2. Tactics. BYT. Fox. Done. I think with Samo, we did this. Now the green machine. Ding, 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 ding. The green machine. Okay, inverted. Is that a fullback? Why so safe? Okay. Standard is okay. The tactic on the whole is fine. Yeah, he's going to look for this guy to pass. This guy is running off. This guy might come in. Again, this role should not be a fullback. No. You're giving your team too many headaches. Because the fullback doesn't have a passing option, you'll lose the ball on that fly of the pitch more often than not. You might lose the ball a lot there. Because the DLP is on defend duty. You can definitely try a support duty there. You can use... I'm just saying that you can use a low defensive line. There's a reason, there's a time to place a low, there's a time and a place to use a low defensive line and a time and a place to use a high defensive line. If you use a high defensive line, you want a lot more players attacking. Maybe you're 2 goals down, 3 goals down, you think, hell, I'm going to throw everything. What if you are leading by 2 goals and you don't need to go for the 3rd goal? What do you do? So you have to learn how the defensive line operates. And sometimes it can be quite good. Yeah. But I can't believe the tactic that bring my team Sunderland to EPL almost bring us back to Championship. By the way, I never get red card myself with that tactic. Yeah, I'm sure it's possible, man. Unlike me. I always have these phenomenal, red cards that might happen to me all the time. All right, so next tactic, I'm gonna play through these friendlies with the card anyway. Yeah, we're not gonna holiday all the way. Otherwise, it's gonna take us a long time. Okay. All right, so we've got Tolisso, Kakare. We'll see how this team does. But I suspect this tactic in itself, you need to change this role. Yeah. It's still, or you change the DLP to support. Don't play him on defend duty. Yeah. You don't need to play him on defend duty, especially if you're using a fullback on defend. Yeah. $442 mines, no, not yet. If you're using the Discord link, are you using this? Oh, that is here. We got 2 more, right? So these 2 download. Yeah, I'll download this. JY828 tactic, and then we got your tactic. Okay. All right, you guys on Discord. So yeah, if you put it on Discord, I can get it straight away, because we're doing the show, right? So, and I'll be playing your tactics through. Oh yeah, I better batch. Apparently, I think holidays, I'm not managing the team, so it's good. So we'll find out how your tactic did. You lost the Fenerbahce, man, this tactic. In holiday mode. I didn't touch the tactic, no, S-Man did. So we're gonna see what happens next. Next game against Lazio. 2 games, right? I'm not playing here. Again, lost to Lazio as well. Yeah, I lost 4-1 to Lazio with this tactic. Henrik had a bad game. Tusa had a bad game. Yeah. Two friendlies. No? No, again, I wasn't involved. I know there's something wrong with that tactic. Yeah. I played how do I do this? Staff responsibilities, right? Match. Where is it? Leeds friendly match. I'll do the friendly match. Yep, okay. Okay, here we go with the next tactic, guys. All right, next tactic. I'm gonna play this one. Okay, so I want to see what's going on. I suspect. Why I suspect could be true, lah. Diego Mendes, put quarantine Tolisso, and then Lucas Toussaint on the bench, Mariano in attack, Lacazette, Cherky, AMC. Do we have any AMC? Hussein Mawa is AMC, perfect AMC. Okay, good. And then Amin Sa in attack. He's not that bad. Mitrovic in defense. Okay, Gustav Isaacson for this guy. All right, I suspect the problem in your tactic lies with your fullback and your DLP. That's the only things you need to change. Because at the moment, fullback on attack, he's gonna run with the ball, right? So he's like doing his best. Okay, he lost to Bayer Leverkusen as well. Okay, we got a Brest coming up. So first game I'm playing against Brest. So your tactic, 3 friendlies in a row, couldn't beat anyone. Lacazette sent home. Yeah, this is bring our tactics and nobody falls sick. Nobody is unavailable. Come on, Lacazette. Miracle cure is coming. There we go. You guys are not okay. You guys want this for your Destiny Nugents, right? One of you has got a Nugent out for 3 months. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got the players here. So I will say this, change this to support, change this to complete wingback support. There's a reason why. First up, the fullback is going wide. Fullback is always, when he's got traffic, he wants to pass the ball. Your DLP is not really moving very high up the pitch. Inside 4 is not going to be available for the pass, which means that he's out of passing options. He's out of passing options, your attack gets isolated. Your transitions get isolated. You don't have many options. Okay, it goes back to the keeper. Let's see what happens. Bring our defense. See, they play our defense. These 2 guys drop very deep. Play our defense. Right. Okay, when you do play our defense like that, right? These 2 jokers are going to come all the way here, no? Which means these guys got to get up the pitch. They can't pass the ball, so he's got to bring the ball forward. You got to be very careful to play our defense. Yeah, that was not a bad transition. Nice switch. Doesn't try anything. Kept it very simple. The fullback attack didn't do anything very much. I will just change this to DLP on support. That's it. I mean, here it's just a change of a role. No? If it works with the fullback on attack, I don't like fullback on attack, but I can see why it would work. But I still don't like it. Yeah. Goes down the flanks. Down. Fullback on attack. Okay, kept a very good line, man. What's your line? Standard defensive. Okay, that's fine. Stop cross. Come. I can't change anything. It's your tactic. I have to see. I have to play it through. I keep telling myself that. No, I want to make small changes. Anyone who have a good lower league tactic currently playing one Rama? Good lower league tactic. Just a lot. I mean, most player. If I'm in one Rama, right, I'll play a 2 striker tactic. No, 4-2-4 all the way. I'll play 4-2-4. I won't stop. I will never look at go, nothing. I'll play 4-2-4. You don't know what 4-2-4 to use? Go and watch my Destiny series. The Destiny series was on YouTube yesterday. That's a 4-2-4 I will use with every single lower league save. That was just going to tear all these teams apart, man. I'll just defend and then hit on the break. Defend, hit on the break. Defend, hit on the break. I'll get 4 goal scorers in my tactic. Okay. All right. See, it's not doing that badly, but we are waiting until halftime, right? So we can make a change. It's this flank, these 2 roles. You gotta change just these 2 roles. Right? Support and complete wingback. This is fine, no? Volante inside winger, and this guy is gonna go wide. Right. See, this guy is gonna go wide. So don't tell me, sit. Remove this. He doesn't sit narrow. The moment you put it stay wide, okay, don't play that role anymore. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change this guy to a complete wingback on support, and I'm gonna change this to a DLP on support. Why? Because I want this guy to come inside occasionally as well. Right. Okay. So this guy is gonna go round. This guy take more risk, get further forward. Okay, fine. Okay, it's fine. Get stop crosses. Pass into space, play our defense, be more expressive. Okay, fine. Can. Yeah. We are away from home. This should be fine. How to deal with old player from lower league after got promotion? They won't go to the other club. I want new contract, but they can't play the EPL. If a player old player from lower league after got promoted, they won't go. Yeah, it will happen. You got a lot of players who are in your club. They don't want to leave, right? Because you got promoted. Normal, you got to see you. That's why you never sign. That is the reason why in lower league, when you're doing a lower league save, right? You never have players on more than changes to inside forward. Changes to inside forward. On 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Okay. Right there, we need players to drop here and here to bring the ball up. Okay, you're playing standard defensive line. Don't forget. The moment you play like a standard defensive line, lower defensive line, you need those wide players to actually come down. If they don't come down, you can't really transition the ball. So then you have to hoof the ball up. So you see this guy is going to come in, plays a simple pass, and runs out options. Okay, they win the ball. Okay, good. Tolisso, complete wing back, goes down. Okay, checks back. Oh, the DLP came up, but then couldn't even play the pass. Oh, we conceded, man. That's came this side, right? Looks like I got to play use inside for support. Everyone's going on support now. I can't show you the tactic right now, man. I'm looking at other people's tactics. Yeah. Just play a 4-2-4, right? Inverted winger, advanced forward, DM. Okay. Or DM, what did I use? Volante, right? Okay. Complete wingback. Yeah. Complete wingback on support. Ball playing defender, sweeper keeper. DM on support. Volante on support. Volante told to take more risks. This much. I'm telling you, you have to play like this. You got a much better, you get a lot of solidity in your tactic. See, because right now we got these guys helping us on the flanks. They're going to drop back, right? And then our center is a lot more solid at the moment. Okay, we managed to get one back. Because you got DMs, right? So because you have DMs, right, these guys going to hold their position. So you actually need players coming in here. This guy actually can go on attack. He doesn't have to come all the way back. These two can work together. You can even turn this guy into a shadow striker. I mean, I probably would go shadow striker. Just like the last tactic we did, right? Inside forward. And then I played shadow striker, advanced forward, right? Let's just try. Shadow striker like this. Okay. Inverted winger. Complete wingback. DLP, support, pass into space. High press much more often. Get stuck in. Okay. All right. I want to go for the win. Okay. All right, let's go. Somebody's injured, right? Okay, we'll ask him to come on. Who is... Okay, I will try this. Would you recommend to neutralize technical business of the best teams in the world? Nah, no need. Play to your strengths. Yeah. Don't neutralize. Don't try. If you try to neutralize AI teams, right? Sometimes you try too hard. So what I recommend is playing to your strengths. So find what your team can do and can do really well. Something that you can understand yourself. Like, for example, you have fast players. Why don't you just attack the flanks like how I'm doing right now, right? So when you play with like here, you have players that are going to attack. Like inside 4, he's going to attack, right? 13, 14, he's going to be aggressive. He's going to try and get into the area. He's got good aggression for inside forward. So he's going to try and attack the box. Here we got 2 other guys attacking as well. So whenever we go get the ball down the flanks, these 2, anytime the ball is on one side of the flank, will attack. Look at this standard defensive line. Get stuck in. Stop cross. High press. So what happens? These guys are the ones doing all the press. These guys are locked down because of the defensive line. So these guys are locked down already. So we don't have to worry about this. Yeah. So understand your own tactical system. Like, you know, what can you, like I said, as an idiot, what can you do, you know, to get the best out of your players? And it's not always, oh, I got to play them in the best role. Yeah, that does help. But what you need more than anything else is things like, oh man, we consider a goal from a corner. I didn't look at your corners, man. What you need to know is basically understand your own team. Yeah. Indication, play individual. No. Player's reputation doesn't influence the role he plays. It just affects his value, transfer value, and likelihood of him playing in AI. You know, if it's an AI manager, likelihood of him being played. Because if his reputation is higher than another player, the AI manager is more likely, if 2 players have the same CA, or maybe one player is slightly lower CA, but his reputation is higher, the AI manager is more likely to go to that player. Because his higher reputation is like, you know, like how the England team used to be, right? What the England team used to do, you never expect. Like Harry Maguire, his CA could be lower than some of the other defenders, but he's got higher reputation. Same logic. But never, ever, ever, right? I don't think you should be changing your tactics to like dramatically. So this guy can be a DRP or support. This guy can be you can leave it as a fullback attack. It can still work. But here, drop these to support duties. Maybe change his role to a shadow striker. You get a lot of bite out of this 4-2-3-1. You can also play these guys on support, but then you need this guy to move. Then you need these guys on support as well. Then you're looking at controlling the final third with possession to score lots of goals and moving a team around. So that in that case, your tempo is to drop a lot more. So it's choice A or choice B. So if you want to just score goals in a hurry and defend, then I would recommend doing it the other way. Yeah, like the way I suggested, which is support, attack. And then maybe you don't need 2 attack duties, any attack duties here. You just need support duties. Still not a bad tactic, but I think it just needs a bit of a tweak. Next tactic. Don't know why I started coughing suddenly. Okay, Two-Face. Oh, nice. Nice name, man. Okay. This is interesting. This is going to make me think. Oh, nice. This guy's going to stay on the flanks, huh? Just to remind you. Okay, white midfielder support cuts inside. Okay, understand. Box to box midfielder coming here. Where the advanced ball is also attacking. Complete forward drop in this position. Wingback is going to go around him inside in this guy taking more risk to look to unlock this side. Complete wingback coming this way. Pass into space, for ball into box slightly. Okay, done. Mid block. Yep. I can see this working. Standard defensive line, mid block. Okay. Why? I probably would go all the way up and max it out. Now, that's the only thing I'll do different. With this tactic, I'll keep everything. But you know what I'll do? I'll max out the prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. And I will play with a much higher defensive line. Yeah. No. I'll play with a much higher line of engagement, not much higher defensive line. Okay, let's go. Decline. Okay, let's see this, right? So, want to see the transitions again, right? You gotta start winning, man. Hey, well, let's magic sponge on our players. Right? We need the midfielders already. Got losing midfield. I think we can survive without him. Fracture ribs. Yeah. Who do we have in this team? Dejan Lovren can come here. Who are these players, man? Okay. Mitrovic, Lovren, Gusto, Tusa, Mohamed, Isaacson. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's see how they do. Okay, let's go. Let's see our transitions for a while. Okay, Lopez, Lacazette. Ding. Aye, guy is out of position. Almost consider a goal there. Yeah, he's running it. I don't think he should be playing a mid block. Yeah. You got three guys there, right? Prevent short goal distribution and press high up the pitch. Yeah, good goal. Yeah, I won't change your tactic very much, no. Just the team instructions because I like your tactic because it's a nice tactic. I mean, like the only thing I will do is change, like here, because this roll, this pass into space here, here. I'll go here and this too, and I'll max out and push this thing all the way to the top. Yeah, that's the only thing I would do. But in doing that, right, what will happen is the gaps will emerge from your tactic. So it's okay. It's not bad. I like the transitions. They're pretty nice. They're nice transitions, man. I'm like in two minds of, you know. The set pieces look good as well. You see, with a complete forward on the left side, right? It has all a build-up played on the left because the complete forward drops, right? The white midfielder comes to the middle, the wing back goes around them. This is when the wing back is actually a good idea because the wing back will stay wide and run down the flanks. So here, this wing back is actually a very good idea. The white midfielder comes here, this wing back goes down here. This guy comes, drop here, so that they can release the wing back who can drill it across the face of goal. Yeah. See? Not bad tactic. Yeah. If I want to change this, what would I change? Like I said, the things I wanted to do. Just the prevent shot, don't play mid block. Try and see, right? We'll try and see what happens when we don't play the mid block later. Penalty? Jeez. You get penalties on corners. I mean, everybody wants to see your set piece routines now. I have to show them your set piece routines. Everyone wants a copy of your set piece routine. Just watch. I have to do this for everyone because everyone's not wondering, hey, there's 2 goals, no? A lot of goals from corners, no? Like everyone wants to see. Okay, set piece defending, not bad. 1, 2, 3. Done the right thing. Except this guy is a short fart. Put him here. Okay, that's it. But that's why you wanted to set it up, right? Okay. Easy, go block. Okay, can work. Attack. Wow. This is a near post routine, right? Yeah. This is not a bad near post routine. I've seen it before. Yeah. A very simple near post. You just put this guy here, just dink one, and then keep everybody around so they pull the players out of position. Yeah. Hey, Tiger Tails. Okay, let me change the tactic, right? Okay, I'm gonna play like this now. Okay, that's it, right? All right, let's go. Mine is like, I just want to see what happens because I think your tactic works without changes. I'm just curious to see what will happen with my changes. I rewatched your stream and say all of a sudden when I came into that at a plus, like I told you, 100 plus channel points. Your 100k channel points or 100,000 channel points. You can't rewatching a stream doesn't give you points, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that, man. Just 100. Yeah, it doesn't really give you a lot of points. So I'm trying something called like channel point gambling or something like that. Like do predictions, but apparently you only give 10 channel points out, so not worth it. I have to find out how to increase the threshold from someone. I sent Stick Piano a message. He did it. He did it once with 10,000 channel points. Like everyone shared 10,000. I'll see whether I can increase it to like 12,000. Maybe you get this prediction right. 50,000 channel points gets yeah. I think rewatching streams does actually help you get channel points. See, I went on a higher line, right? This guy got picked up yellow card straight away. So it appears that your tactic plays better as a mid block. Yeah. This is the best setting for your tactic. See? Much better. I just noticed, right? This guy picked up a yellow card immediately. So your tactic as a mid block is much better. If you should only stay as a mid block. Then you got a perfect standard defensive line. Those guys apply pressure, they break down, and then you score goals. See? Yeah. So I was wondering, I was toying with the idea maybe this tactic can put pressure in the opponent's, but by doing so you open up the gaps in the middle. Because you're not evenly spread, no, to win the second ball. If you are evenly spread to win the second ball, I would say go prevent short goalkeeper distribution. It's like most times asymmetric tactics play best as mid blocks instead of high pressing asymmetric tactics. Yeah, so if it's asymmetric, it's because you can't have there's no one guy here to win the second ball, right? So this guy is slightly high, so you get this gap opening up over here. And this guy is not putting pressure on their fullback, right? So prevent short goalkeeper distribution doesn't really work too well, right? So when they play the ball out, there are gaps. So you can't win the second ball. Yeah. All right, let's see whether we've got any more Discord tactics. So we covered, we got one more. Mines, Rondo. Hey, we do. What's this Mines Rondo tactic? Hard to say, man. No, I don't think. Yeah, oh, there. 442 FC Mines. This is your tactic. All right. $442. This will be interesting. I'm always a big fan of the 442. We got a holiday all the way to the game. All right, let's see. Are we ready for the game already? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so tactics, quick pick. Not bad. Winger on support, fullback. This is a very safe tactic, man. Okay. I mean, it's pretty safe. There's nothing to target for. It wants forward. See, it is like, I mean, with the right players, it'll probably be okay. But the problem is you're playing against a bottom heavy tactic, right? So you're gonna have to keep the ball. But the problem is when you keep the ball, you have to slow your tempo. You see, too much of this, both sides attacking each other, it might be worth it to get more movement in your tactic. We'll see what you can do. Watch the first 45 minutes, see whether I can make it better. Like, for example, you got wingers going wide. You got fullbacks not really participating. So it's basically those wingers that have to lead the line for you. You're depending on those guys to drop in crosses. So this kind of a tactic, right? Maybe play a bit more direct. Don't waste too much. Don't play the ball out of defense. Get the ball out to the wingers. Get the wingers to drop in the crosses and score goals. That's it. Yeah. So that's all you have in this kind of a tactic. So if you want more, then you have to get more movement from your players, which means that you're looking at maybe a center mid coming up to attack from the center, box to box player, of the complete wing back going around the winger so that the winger attacks the area. So, I mean, like, it's not that bad. Yeah, this will struggle because there's not a lot of magic in the tactic. Yeah. Because there's no, like, it's very one-dimensional. It's like, drop a cross and score a goal. And I can tell you one thing, right? Crosses are the lowest XG, in terms of chance creation, right? Crosses produce the lowest XG. Yeah. His balls over the top will always give you the best XG. Through passes will give you the best XG. Right? So those kind of chances will always give you the best XG because they put somebody through on goal. This, you're not putting anyone through on goal. You're just dropping the ball on somebody's head and hoping that he uses his skill to hit the ball in. So how do you get this to be better? Well, we'll try something soon. See, it's another cross. See, winning the ball is nice, nothing wrong. So what can we do differently? Right, maybe get somebody not to drill the cross into the box. Right? Do it from the half spaces. Yeah, I know. Actually, it's going to be low. We are letting you watch. I have to play it out for the first 45 minutes. You need Peter Crouch for me safe, and you need your Conjo, Rondo, Boateng to play for you. Yeah, there's two things you need right now. You need Conjo to play your striker, and you need Peter Crouch as the other striker. Yeah. Okay, if you're going to play a 4-4-2, you need two very good strikers. Okay? So both of them have to be good in the air, and they both have to be fast. So that's the first thing. Defensively, it's not so bad. Right? So let's get this to be a slightly better. So I have to wait until the 45th minute. I can't make changes now, man. And then, yeah, I'm gonna make changes now. I cannot. I'm like itching to make changes already. Okay, all right. What am I doing? I want this guy to attack the lines. I want this guy to come up here. Come into this position. The fullback attack not to be too far behind him. No need. We'll just play a complete wingback on support. Okay. This guy will come inside sometimes, sometimes. So want them both to duke it out and put one over the top. Okay. I gotta try and get these guys to win the ball higher up the pitch. Okay. Alright. We gotta try this simple one first, okay? If I invert the wing backs, what's gonna happen? I'm inverting only one of the wingers where the target forward is, and then this guy can be a full. Let's try this guy as a fullback on attack. Okay, so this guy comes in, this guy goes around him. This guy's the target forward. He'll drop into this area. Hopefully, we can release goals for this guy. Okay, then Tolisso, Awa, both of them have different profile. One is gets into opposition area and switch ball to other flank. This guy plays 1-2s. Okay, that's gonna be interesting, no? This is gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Complete wingback, it doesn't matter. I hear that statement all the time. I don't know if I have the players to play complete wingback. Just play first. Don't worry about it. You want the movement from those guys. So decisions is about the one thing you have to worry about. Yeah. I want these guys to sometimes come inside. Yeah. That's the position I want him to take. That's the position, no? That any wingback can take. Any dodo in the game will do it, no, for you. They'll come here, no? I just want him to come here and then play the ball out to this guy. Good. There. Oi. Aye. Take Morris. Take Morris, remove. Remove the take more risk from those two. You don't want them taking more risk. You want the ball to shunt to these guys on the flanks quickly. So you don't want them to take more risk at all. That's why I have the complete wing. I'm playing with complete wing backs. And I play ball winning midfielders. You know why? Ball winning midfielders are gonna do more damage high up the pitch than any other role in the whole game. And you don't have to play any other role. You can play, as long as they have aggression, you can play that as ball winning midfielders. They got this amount of tackling, you can. Nice. Cut back. First time I saw a shot with the feet. That was a good chance. He just did. These are my two favorite roles of 4-4-2, FYI. Now I'm going to try something really crazy. Okay. Okay. Fullback. Okay, we leave these guys. Okay, now I tell you, you don't have those roles, right? So we go fullback attack, invite the winger on support, invert the winger on support. I don't know if this is going to work or not, right? Okay. I don't know if it's going to work, right? This is now pinging the ball right into this line. No, because I want to show them the spatial relationship of the players. I can only do that on 2D. If I do it on 3D, they won't really see the spatial relationship of those players. I want to show them how the roles move. You'd see that very well on 2D. Later, then once they can, of course, I want to make sure that they're moving where I want them to move. I can only see that on 2D. 3D is nice to see later, but I will show them how the tactic works. Okay. Inverted wingers now dropping in bombs. Okay. All right. So this pass into space, early cross. Right defense, work ball into box. Okay, what work ball into box will do is they go to the flanks, right? They do a cutback for you. They won't always try to do the cross, right? So the cross is blocked, they bring it back, and the complete wing backs or your full backs in this particular case will do the crosses. Not bad. Hey, looking better lah. Can you ball winning midfielder? I told you right. This is my 4-4-2, no. Inverted winger at one side and winger on one side. I love my 4-4-2. My 4-4-2 is nice. All he does is score goals. The guy comes in, inverted winger. Hey, that's Tuli lah. Come on now. Go. Your line is not very high. Easy to save. So you can play. I play with complete wing backs. You are more unconscious, right? So play full backs on attack, inverted winger. That's it. Keep it simple. Then you play two ball winning midfielders. Getting there. It's not that bad, okay? But I would probably do this. How come we chose those roles in the middle? Because ball winning midfielders tend to win the ball higher up the pitch. They have got a larger area of influence, so they're much better. Why inverted wingers? Inverted wingers come into the half space, put balls over the top for you. They put the ball through this line. Instead of going down the line, giving you a cross, they'll come here and they play the ball through the channels as well. So you don't always get crosses as much as you get like balls into the spaces. Yeah. That's why I went to inverted wingers. I won't go with wingers. Yeah. I mean, one winger maybe, you know, if he's a good goal scorer. Okay, whatever. Penalties. Proceed. Now we go commentary board. God, nobody wants to see penalty shootout. And nobody wants to see goals. Nobody wants to see absolute replays. We just want this over. Hey, we didn't go through the next round. That's stupidissimo. Okay. But I would definitely change your tactics slightly. We lost this game, no. This is a stupid game to lose, but never mind. Okay. But I know where you're coming from. You're a bit worried, right? So try this. You'll probably find it quite funky. You can definitely play 2 advanced forward, or you can play target forward on attack and advanced forward, okay? Alright, this guy is on support. Okay. So you get them both on support, right? You can keep the same thing going, right? You can actually this stop cross, yeah, okay. And then you can play hit early cross, work ball into box, right? Defense. That's it. Okay. You can drop it down to balance as well. And your line can be standard to lower. Yeah. This could be quite funky. Yeah. NCB's gonna put one over the top though. Yeah. I personally will play 2 ball playing defenders, but you know, and I'll probably use 2 complete wingbacks. The whole idea behind this tactic is very simple. Put balls into these spaces. Instead of going this way, we want these balls to come here. So it can actually happen in the game. Okay, so now we're gonna look at some of the tactics that you guys sent in. I did put up the link earlier. So we got all these tactics here from the community. So let me just clean up these tactics first. And sorry about a camera freezing. I got some things I need to sort out in my computer in the next couple of days. Hopefully it solves that problem. I think I know what I suspect. Actually, since I stopped the replay buffer, it stopped, right? The camera isn't frozen, right? I think that's the other reason, no? Yeah, I think I know why. Now it's not freezing anymore, so I've stopped that. Stop that as well. No replay buffer as well. Okay, so we got, once again, let's look at all the tactics. This music. Whatever that folder is called. Okay, let's go. Four, 3-3. Bazala going here, box to box midfielder. Winger coming here. Okay. Complete wing back. Okay. DM. I don't see anything wrong with this tactic. No, this tactic is nice. This is actually a good tactic. Play our defense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look, keep the tactic, man. Get better players. That's about it. I mean, I won't change the tactic. This tactic is fine. You got no PIs, right? More direct, take more risks. Okay, I'll probably... take more risks. I don't know why you have to take more risks here. You don't need him to take more risks. Definitely don't want him roaming. Don't ask him to roam. You want this guy to be in this position occasionally because he's going to create goals for this guy. If anything else, this guy does direct passes. Okay. Pressing forward. Okay. Okay, fine. Shoot more. Roam from position. Never. This guy's going to go left and right. You keep him doing that. Okay? This guy's going to go left and right. A lot. If anything else, what you do is you take this guy, turn into Mazar attack. So he attacks this pocket where this guy is going to be not too far away. So you get this guy moving here. You got this complete wingback coming this way. So he can occupy this position. So you want his Mazar attacking this area. Inverted winger is going to score lots of goals. What you want is a player here who likes to switch ball to other flank. It's not a bad time. You can stop crosses, can add this. You can actually mess with your defense. You can play standard, you can play higher. Balls over the top, just drop it to standard. You'll be fine. Yeah. This tactic has got a lot of players that can attack space. No, so definitely you can do this with your tactic. If you want to, if you're comfortable, you can also push it up to a higher mentality. This is fine. If not, otherwise you can just remove this. You'll be also good. Yeah, this tactic is fine. Just change this guy to Mazar attack. Yeah. Mark tighter, winger, more direct. Yeah, it's okay, man. Roll for position. No, you want him scoring goals. Remove that. He's got scored a lot of goals for you, this guy. Because of the way we set this up. This guy's going to attack pool players. Winger can also cross one to the far post. He can attack the space. So a pass into space is not that bad of an instruction for this tactic. This is a good tactic. Don't change it, man. It's decent. I mean, if I see a tactic and I don't think it needs changes, I will say don't change it, man. Okay. 3-4-3 white centre back tactic. Oh, interesting. Haven't seen one of these tactics in a long time. Okay, the problem with the focus play to the middle is you don't allow players. I mean, what you want? I mean, white centre backs are going to go to the left and build up play this way anyway. So the focus play to the middle encourages centre mids to move closer to the area of focus. So yeah, a complete feedback will fit in that system. I would just remove this. You don't need overlaps, man, this tactic. Okay, all right, I get it. You need underlaps instead of overlaps. Why? Because inside forwards are coming in, right? So wingbacks are hugging the line. The wingbacks are going to stay wide, right? So stay wider. You don't need stay wider. They're going to stay wide anyway, right? So, I mean, if you really want a role that's going to be very attacking and sometimes goes very wide, this is the perfect role for this tactic. Okay, but if you want to hang on to the wingback, because wingback is fine, but I don't like the wingback because sometimes the wingback does not give you the enough. Why centre back on defense? Why centre back on defense? You don't want these guys on support too much because if they move out, you're gonna run into trouble. So I probably play them on defense. So that you can do the underlap, pass into space, run a defense. Yeah. This is very aggressive, this tactic. It can work. It's a very aggressive tactic. And you need really good players here to pull it off. You need very fit players here. But you can put a lot of pressure on teams with this tactic. Yeah. You're playing you don't have to play with a much higher defensive line. In fact, you can play with a higher defensive line. Don't go too high. You're squeezing the play to the point where you're gonna be beaten by chips. Yeah, so you can play standard. Standard defensive line is fine because you're not using these guys, right? So standard and lower is fine for you. Hey, Shaw. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. So the thing is here, right? You got a standard defensive line. Why they are picking standard? Because these guys are on defend duty now. You don't have to get them attacking. These guys going to do a lot of the damage for you, these two. So these two roles shouldn't be doing much, no? Like, take more risks. You don't need him to do that. Keep him doing that, no? Like, don't ask him to do too much. In fact, if I were you, I'd just play 2 DLPs, man. Yeah, like two whole positions here. Because you got these guys running and doing a lot of damage. And somehow you got underlap. Don't use overlap. Use the underlap. Because the widest player is going to look for inside run. All the inside runs are going to come from these guys, man. This guy's going to go wide. Drop. This guy's going to attack. Yeah. I would leave it like it still can work. Yeah. You just need a good team to pull it off. But I think it's a good tactic. Yeah. Very, very attacking. These kind of tactics do work in the game of Football Manager. Very attacking tactics. They definitely work. Underlaps are brilliant, with inside forwards. Yeah, you should always, if we get a chance to inside forward attack, wing back attack, put an underlap. It can work, yeah. 3-4-2-1. Boys. I just did that, right? 3-4-2-1. Okay. Whoa. Advanced forward, shadow striker. These are 3 amigos attacking. Oh, man, this is a tactic that definitely doesn't want this role. Do not use the wingback. He's just going to go wide. You want this guy. He will come in and put one over the top, man. One over the top. So pass into space. Don't play this. Play this. Why are you going so short? Because these guys going to run, right? They do the long pass. One goes over the top, man. This guy's going to happily go score goals for you and break all the offside traps like this. Okay, break all the offside traps in the world. Okay, these guys can roam, tackle harder, that's fine. But you want this role. In fact, these two shouldn't be ball playing. Ball playing defenders, okay, I tell you what. I get why you're doing ball playing defenders. 30s to cover. Okay, the ball playing defender, stay wider. He's going to drop balls this way, you know. Somebody did a sub, There were a lot of subs flying on this stream. Yeah, our stream got lots of subs flying. We have had like 200 subs being given out in the last 3 or 4 days, man. Destiny. Everybody wants a new gen in the safe. That's why we got a lot of subs flying. Yeah, because all the subs get a new gen in my safe. Okay, so yeah. So what you want is ball playing defender is going to drop one. That's why you're using ball playing. I understand why you're doing this. So these guys are going to stay wide. Okay, good. I actually like this tactic. This is a very simple. I understand the logic behind this tactic. Ping, ping. But what you want this guy is to do is attack this way or go wide. So you get better options. This guy's going to play high up the pitch. Okay, you can also play this guy as a defend duty. So they get locked. You lock yourself down here. Okay, can definitely work. It's a nice tactic, but you don't need high defensive line. Standard. High defensive line, you don't need because these 3 are not attacking. Right? So don't don't commit these 2. So you get this 5 staying. This guy jumps up. So what you get is a 3-2-4-1 in attack. Stop cross and they help you combat and defend. Positive is not a good friend for you. Everybody is to be short. Yeah, don't play shorter passing, man. Not for this tactic. Run, be more expressive, can work for you. But don't play shorter. You want the ball to move up the pitch at a higher tempo. Like this. Because you got all these 3, you don't want to waste too much time. Because this guy's going to be here in your transition, right? So you don't want to waste time with the, hey, I want to, pass the ball nicely into the opposition and score a goal. Damn, you already got fellas waiting there to score goals. You're going to take your own sweet ass time to bring the ball up. Don't do that. Clobber. This is what I call, this tactic is clobbering time tactic. Yeah, clobbering time tactic. Pass in this way, ball box. Yeah, this is clobbering time tactic, man. I like this tactic. Yeah. Because if you play white centre back, what will happen is they go to the side, right? Then they tick-tock down the flank. But you play ball playing defender, they come to the side, then they play one over the top. Yeah. So this role can be quite fun to use if you know what to expect. Yeah. Yeah. White centre back will come up and they'll help you build up play, Yeah. So then you get this pocket here, they might get vacated. But leave it. I mean, it's good tactic. It's good. Just change a few of the PIs, TIs, and you'll be fine, man. I hope you got no funky TIs anywhere else. These guys can mark tight. Yeah. And then you can tell them to do this. Right. Tell this, okay. This guy take more risks, right? Means they will sometimes play a lot of through balls of you. Also. You try this, if it doesn't really work, just take that off. Yeah. Yeah. I love this, man. This is very hard to beat, this tactic. It's going to be very hard to beat. And it can actually work in PvP. Because all you do is ping balls over the top. Doing, doing. Guy running. All 3 running for goals. Ding, ding. These guys are going to give one over the top. Yeah, it's a nice tactic. It's a very, very, very nice tactic. I think it can work, man. It's one of those fun tactics you make. Okay. We did this, right? Inverting the pyramid. Okay. I want to play this. This Portuguese. Last year I did the same tactic, Portuguese. Okay, Portuguese is very interesting, because you got so many ways to play it. Okay, I call it Portuguese because for me, I remember playing in. I remember one of my saves being in Portugal many years back. I think it was FM 17. And every tag team was playing this formation. I hated it. Why? Because I couldn't beat it. Every time the more I attacked it, the more goals I conceded. I'll show you why. Huh? Okay, immediately I'm going to take this role and change it to complete wingback. I'm not even going to waste time. Don't use inverted wingbacks. Inverted wingbacks, yes, it's fine. They come in here and then they give you the option. But the complete wingback does the same thing. Okay? So he's gonna come in, he's gonna sometimes go in and play the ball over the top. What we really want, this guy's gonna protect you a lot, no? Right? So this guy's gonna play one over the top. DM, no play or defense, huh? Okay. Alright, higher tempo. Pass into space. Cautious, no, we go balance. Okay. Now we play mixed passing. Okay. No, we do this. Okay. Get stuck in, no drop off, more stop cross. Okay, that's it. Okay. Ball playing defense. No ball. Yeah. Only problem is this. We might lose the ball. Well. Okay, let's see how our players play. I'll just play like this. DLF on support. Complete forward on support. I don't like DLF. You know why? DLF is looking for players in front of him. Or sometimes he's looking for players around him too much. I rather use a complete forward on support. Or pressing forward. I mean, priority. I'm okay with DLF on support. He's so. But I almost feel as if he's always looking for a partner to play with him. So like a patient tactics. But this is not really a very patient tactic, no? The reason is because he's only got 3 fellas in attack. 4, like a diamond coming up, right? So it's going to be solid. Defensively, it'll be solid. Okay, I'll show you. We'll watch this game on sideline view, right? This tactic is going to be quite solid. Defensively, you'll be rugged. Okay, the problem will come scoring goals. That's all. So you don't have to waste too much time. Okay, now Gusto has the ball, right? See, complete wing back. What does he do? Space is congested in the center. I'm going wide. You see, that's what you need in this tactic. Why? Because you got so many jokers in the center already. Look, I mean, let's count the number of people who are playing in the center right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the opposition. 6 from the opposition. There's 6 players here now. And you want this guy to come, he join them, make it 7, 8, 9. So you play inverted. Why are you going to play inverted wing back? So if you can play inverted wing back, play a complete wing back. Then the complete wing back will sometimes go wide. Gives you the option. Otherwise, everybody's running through traffic. Then your tactic becomes very one-dimensional. At least now you got some options. You toggle if you go, hey, are we playing narrow by any chance? I think we are, no? Yeah. Boom. That's a good move, man. Okay, let's improve the width of this tactic. I knew it. Okay. Standard width. Okay, so we got mix. Okay, we got to go more expressive. Work ball into box. Watch this, huh? Right defense and these 3 together. We're not playing player or defense. We definitely don't want player or defense. You know why? Too many players too close to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's going to get a heart attack just looking at them. Going, oh my God, what are you guys doing here? You got to lose the ball and give it to the opposition. So don't play our defense there. I don't like to play our defense if I'm a... Yeah, so, okay. What else can we do? This kind of tactics. We're all over the opposition right now. No? Okay, I'm all over this opposition, right? Okay. Hey, hello, stop hitting this. Okay. So we are going to now unleash. I want to show you something. Sometimes I do this, no, with these tactics, right? It's a lot of fun. I mean, your tactic can work, but now I'm going to do something different. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Out of curiosity, okay? Your tactic is fine, but I want to make a few changes. Yeah, now I got Volante on attack, CM right in the center. All 3 attacking. Complete wingback on attack, inside forward attack. Everyone's on attack duties, right? Yes. Can I just out? Okay, these 2 are not on attack duties. They're just on support duties, but with the super PIs, they're like the attack duty PIs, right? Okay. So what we want to do is we want these guys to come up a bit more. And I'm trying to, put more pressure on the AI. Yeah, these tactics are fun to play. Now, they'll stop being fun if I can see a goal. But you got to be prepared to come up with strategies, no, with this tactic. Because if teams don't attack you, you don't score goals. I'll tell you. So we are actually inviting them to attack us by creating a lot more chaos. But the backline is going to be so secure because you're playing on low defensive line. They're already coming to the middle because these two volantes decided to be stupid and go attack. Yeah, we lost the ball again. What a goal! Yeah, I think it was much more better when we were doing this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, definitely much more better when you were doing this, man. This went completely pear-shaped. I saw the whole thing tear up in the middle. I was curious, you know, to see what would happen. Yeah. Now, yours, the original changes I envisaged, right? The ones I suggested to you, you do those. Don't do what I did. Mine is psycho. So we just dialed things down back, right? So we're trying to make it safer now. So everything I made it safer is a bit better, no? Okay, maybe we want to do this, right? Yeah, okay. Drop the tempo slightly. Get others involved into the attacks because right now there are only 3 of them. Okay, Tagliafico, the complete wingback, place it to the shadow. Yeah, that guy, whoever that role is. Yeah, okay. But it's a header, so it's not good enough. Awa coming in to attack. Yeah, now it's better, right? Yeah. Now the transitions they don't look half-ass. So the tempo was too high, so drop the tempo by 1 notch. Yeah, maybe also take more. This guy is taking more risks. Oh, no. We have to remove all the PIs. I'll turn it into a segundo volante. Okay. We lost this game, but sorry. My apologies. I was trying something. But I think segundo volante is a much better option. What I did just now was a bit left field. But DM, segundo volante, CM attack, complete wingback, right? Here, complete wingback support, right? So you're depending on really this guy coming up the pitch. I mean, there is an argument that this guy can also be a segundo volante on support, right? Okay, so both of them come up, so you get some symmetry in your tactic. We're a bit unlucky, lah. Manager decided to try something crazy. Yeah, of course. I have to use the subs all the time. We're just trying to see the transitions. I always sub at 60th minute mark. I will never in my streams, right? With my own teams, yeah, 60th minute mark I make substitutions. Otherwise, I won't do what I'm doing here. I was just looking at the transitions only. You will try one more. Huh? I'm not happy. I want to see what happens the next game. So we'll try next game. Substitution strategy is very important. It's like the most important thing, man, in the game. Like 60th minute, you'll see me making... by the 60th minute, right, I will already have made 4 substitutions. Or 3 at least. Yeah. Most of the time. And I will substitute my most important positions. Like in this tactic, it will probably be these 2 positions. Okay. We're turning to a volante. Okay. Complete forward on support. Okay. Pass into space, right defense, drop you by a notch. Go a bit wider. Lower defensive line, high press, get stuck in. Okay, fine. Stop cross. Okay. All right, let's go. Sorry, like even if the finish shows more than half for all players, I will, okay, at the 60th minute mark, whatever it is, I will definitely make changes. I don't care about what the fitness levels are. Yeah. Unless there's an injury, then I might do it earlier. But in the 68th minute mark, I guarantee I'm making changes. Because I always score goals after that. Because the football manager is like a meta thing to do, no? It's definitely a meta thing to do, man. You have to make changes at the 60th minute. You know why you're using a complete forward? Because you're getting others involved in play, you know? So if I use a pressing forward or if I try, no, let's go. If I use advanced forward, he's running off on his own. Then we want to turn these two guys into inverted wingers. Then this is a one-man goal-scoring machine tactic. Complete forward attack is also a pretty good idea. Then we just leave it. Because complete forward attack will sometimes hold out the ball, sometimes attack the box, depending on the situation. Right, so you'll go there. Why not AF or PF? No, not AF. AF because AF is too much of a focal point for a tactic. If you want to use an AF, it's because you really want the players to get to make him the first receiver of the pass. Like he's the focal point of all your attacks. So let's say you're playing a 4-4-2 and I am using two inverted wingers, then I'll use two advanced forwards. Why? Because my inverted wingers look up, they got advanced forwards to play to. So that's who they play it to. So pressing forward will be close to the defenders. Right, and messing up the defenders, not always breaking defensive lines. So AF is great for breaking defensive lines. Complete forward is great for teamwork. You want more than one goal scorer? Use a complete forward. Yeah, because complete forwards they hold up the ball too, right? Yeah, and drop back. They drop deep as well. So they are great roles. Especially his setup. He's got two inside forwards. So I'm trying to use a complete forward. I think that's a better role. Yeah. Okay, not bad. Now what we do is work ball into box. Okay. Now I'm adding this instruction. You know why? Because I don't want him to cross the ball as much. So I want him to do cutbacks. I mean, what they will do is they just do a soft cutback here, not like cutback. Cutback, what we know is the guy comes here and plays one across the face of goal, right? Now I want the winger to come this way. Hey, I can't cross the ball. So what he does, he passes the ball back to somebody here into this position, and that guy can cross the ball. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. Which is also a great option for a lot of tactics. Nice. All right. Okay. Now what we want to do? I think we got the balance. Everything is set. I think this is as much as I would do with this tactic. Yeah. All right, defense. Oh, very attacking. No wonder. Go balance. Go balance or go positive. We'll go balance. Yeah, positive rather. Let's see what happens. Boom. I think these guys are just shooting for the moon, no? You can play, if you want to be a more patient with this tactic, you can. Okay, show you what you can do. Okay, now we play pressing forward. But pressing forward has to wait a long time, no? For the CM. That's the only problem. Okay, then what about that? We got to drop the tempo. Because now I want to play a pressing forward, so I need to get more players involved in the attack, right? So I drop my tempo. So that when the pressing forward, there are more players getting into attacking positions. So that was the last attack featuring the complete forward. Nice pass. Nice goal. That goal would have happened whether you use a pressing forward or use a complete forward. Yeah. That was nice. That's a complete wingback for you. You don't want to use this tactic, right? You definitely don't want to use an inverted wingback. For me now, the inverted wingback has dropped really low on the totem pole, no? Like FM17, I would go like use a inverted wingback all the way, right? FM20 as well, I was like use inverted wingbacks if you can. FM23, I stopped. I'm not a big fan of the inverted wingback. I don't think you get as much bite from the tactic, the role as much as you get from a complete wingback. Yeah. So this is much more nicer. Would you substitute the most important position over other positions? Yes, I would. I 100% will substitute. For me, my priority is always, okay, this is my priority, right? Okay, look at this tactic, right? Now, we can do the 60th minute mark. My priority is these two positions. And because I'm attacking a lot more with this tactic, right? So these two positions are very important. This is my, like, the most important position in this tactic. This position is not so important. These two are more important, and I need these positions. So my priority is to substitute these two positions. So if these guys, 60th minute mark, I will take this guy off. I will put in some other fella, and I'll take this guy off, and I'll put in this guy. Right? Then, because I don't think these two are as important as these two, because these guys are doing a lot of attacking. So then I will, next substitute I'll probably do is one of these two positions. I just put one guy here. Okay. So I will ignore their ratings and I'll ignore their physical, because it's like you're getting, what are your tactics strengths, main strengths and weaknesses? You have to know those, right? So if you know your own tactics, strengths and weaknesses, right? Those are the ones you're going to exploit. I will never, like in a 4-4, if I play a 4-4-2, the first two substitutions, 60 and minimum, I don't care if the guy's got 10, he's coming off the center mid, the two center mids. I don't care. They can have a 10, score bloody 5 goals, I'm taking him off. Yeah. Because if I don't, that when they get tired or they get a yellow card, game over. We'll let goals happen through the center. So I was pretty certain this tactic will work the way I envisaged. Right? CM on attack, DM, volante, complete win back, inside forward. You can use pressing forward here, you can use complete forward. Yeah. The roles that I would, pressing forward, if you use a pressing forward, you want to drop the tempo. Yeah. But it's a pretty solid tactic. This tactic is very hard to beat. Yeah. In fact, you can go into a game, right? You're leading by 2-0, and you can just keep dropping your defensive line. Your defensive is already lower. You don't have to drop it anymore. This is a solid tactic. Yeah, very, very hard to beat. This tactic is one of the hardest to beat in the game. And don't use play or defense. You can go like work ball into box, run your defense, be more expressive. You can drop this if you want to change this role to like a pressing forward. On support can work. Why pressing forward support? Because this guy doesn't move into the channels. He doesn't go left. He doesn't go right. He just drops. Yeah. Doesn't matter. BPD behind volante. Shouldn't matter. BPD behind volante. I mean, you can put a volante BPD here if you want to. Yeah. You can definitely put a BPD if you can. If you have one. Yeah. I'll put him here. Not here. Yeah. This is not a bad tactic. It's actually quite good. Yeah. Whoever came out this tactic is not, yeah, it's quite nice. Okay, we got more tactics coming in. 4-3-3 inverting and 4-2-3 counter elite teams. Wow, I like this, man. The plan is to counter them elite teams. Okay, the first thing I look at is your defensive line. Stop cross. Okay, done. Counter elite teams always do that. No need to play cautious, play balance. Don't counter teams by playing shorter passing, huh? You're not countering anybody. You're taking your own sweet ass time to get the ball out of the pitch. Do this. Okay. Move your width so you get the ball out to the flanks. Winger. Okay. Again, this tactic is fine. DMD, volante going up, AP, pressing forward. If you want a counter, play advance forward. This guy can be a shadow striker. I just did the same tactic just now, right? You want a counter, right? Wing on support. Inverted wing on support. Something like that. Or inside forward. Why am I doing it like that? Okay. The reason is very simple, no? When you counter, these guys will drop. You're playing the balls over the top, and these two guys are going to go and score you goals. Instead of you depending on the AP. Like, you're not going to get much chance with the AP, because the AP is going to have to fight against the DM, right? Oh, there's a camera feast. Oh, that means it wasn't the replay buffer. So. Yeah, definitely something. Yeah, it's something more. I definitely is got to do with the recording. Recording the streams. All right. Because I remember something like this was happening before. Then I stopped recording the streams and all these freezes all stopped. Because I have to record every single stream now. Yeah. I'm not having any CPU problems. Could be GPU. But I will worry about that later. I'll sort it out. I suspect that's a... I noticed the cam video delay before, friends. Okay. There was a delay on the VDE. Okay, all right. I think I know what's causing it. It's going to take some time to fix. I need to get a new GPU in for the streaming machine. It's got to go from it's rather benign whatever it's using to now an RTX 4090 or 4080. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, for RTX 4080 or 4090, 4090, both machines. Okay, all right. Leave it like this. Attacks. This is how you counter elite teams. You do much better. Standard defensive line, you can even drop it to lower because then you don't overcommit these two guys. You don't want this guy to be a wingback, no. But okay, I get what you're doing. If you play as a wingback, then play this guy's inside forward, okay? So he comes inside. Then this guy can be a bit more creative, and then this guy can be a shadow striker, right? So this guy comes into this position and then plays one over the top. This guy also can come in. Or you play wingback here, complete wingback here. All right. Then this complete wingback can go around or can go inside. This guy can go and score. So right back individual instructions, logical. Take more risks. Yeah, I think so, but it's a bit. Don't dribble more. Yeah, don't dribble more. Something like this could work, no? Against elite teams, a strong teams, because you're gonna puncher that DM, right? He's always gonna be defending now. Because the shadow striker is always attacking him. Because the shadow striker is not going to be between the DM and the defenders. Instead of being away between the midfielder and the DM, right? So now you got a better position player. Yeah. So this is going to be a lot more effective. Stay narrower. Don't you stay narrow on any of your roles here. Stay wider. Don't need. Yeah. Don't stay wider. In fact, I like this guy coming in, no? Because then when he comes in, right? Okay. I'll explain something. When you put a player stay wider, he's going to give, chances are he's going to be hard, like on the flanks, right? You get a lot of crosses. For what? If these guys come inside, you get balls over the top. Isn't that much more better than a cross? Yeah. So I would definitely recommend something like this. I mean, this is a much more effective countering elite team tactic than something else. Because now what you have is these guys being very good at holding a position to defend, no? So you can always drop your defensive line even to lower now, right? You can because you're not going to commit these four. You're only committing these four into attack. So every time you get the ball back, these guys are putting pressure on the defenders. Ball comes over the top. They're in a position to intercept. Yeah. And then you're getting this guy. If anything else, this guy can roam and this guy can go forth and conquer. Yeah. This is the best way to set it up, man. Yeah, I would definitely go along these lines. This is how I play it. Passes, yeah, definitely with pass into space, right defense. Yeah, I do that all the time. You would be more expressive. You're underdog, right? You can go be more expressive. Every time I'm an underdog, right? I check this, no, all the time. I'm such a dodo bird, no. Every time I'm an underdog, yeah, I'm going to use this button, man. It's like I'm pressing this. I'm an underdog. I'm not using anything else. I'm using this. Yeah, this can work. Yeah, definitely this can work. I will use this in a heartbeat, man. Yeah, because it's a very safe over-the-top tactic. Because my 4-2-4 is something like this right now. My underdog 4-2-4 is exactly like this. It's inside forward here, right? And then I have an inverted winger here, right? It's not like I'm giving you like I do something different. This is how I play my 4-2-4 right now. You guys are seeing it on the stream, right? Not like this. Then I don't distribute to flanks. Don't do that. You can distribute quickly, roll it out. Yeah. Yeah, this is how I'm playing my 4-2-4 right now. Yeah, exactly how I play my 4-2-4 right now. Except this guy is actually a DM or support. Yeah. This is my 4-2-4, no? Ping one. This guy comes in here. This guy comes in here. This guy comes in here. Pings one. Sometimes this guy gets into goal scoring positions. This is exactly how I set mine now. For countering very good teams. And we played against Liverpool, right? In the Champions League with Bayer Leverkusen. Liverpool couldn't smell my goal. Yeah. I mean, they almost did it, but we scored very late, I think. I'll show you the tactic. So this is what's happening in Destiny, right? You guys are all in it. There we go. I'm playing against your super powered team. So what am I supposed to do? I'm struggling. Yeah, so this is my Bayer 4-2-4. More direct passes. More direct, tackle harder. This guy running forth. Actually, this guy is tackling hard. This guy is not. Hey, don't be lazy. Go and tackle hard as well. Okay. Okay. Then DM, take more risks. Volante doesn't do anything. Two complete wingbacks. Look at this. Right. I don't play our defense, but sometimes I don't do this. Depending if I'm playing a very good side. Why not be I don't play with ball. No, I'm not playing with ball winning midfielder in this one. I want them to basically not do much. Look at my defensive line. Most of the time I start like this. So against Liverpool, right? We were playing like this. Oh, I played Manchester United, not Liverpool. Manchester United came calling. Manchester United, XG. The whole game. How many they didn't even have one good decent chance, man, the whole game. We had a penalty. We had some decent chances, but we had one penalty towards the end. Yeah. So United hardly carved out any decent chances in the game. So we had a bad run, lah. You know, Leipzig. I play like a muppet this game. I have to admit. I see Werner and I start scolding. Yeah. So I play like a muppet in this game. But so far, your squads, guys. Your Vincenzo Casano. But the superstar still is Pineapple Pizza. One of your I don't know. You guys, I cannot help it. Pineapple Pizza. You call him a Pineapple Pizza. This guy's a legend, man. Yeah, both AF, we take more risks and dribble more. Yeah, break defensive lines all day long. So I'm waiting for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow we got Heidenheim. Hey, I want to find out, right? Breakin, right? This is a club you all gave a lot of money to, right? How do you do competitions-wise? They won the thing, man, the Shield twice, 2024, but they didn't win the title. Yeah, last season. Okay. Then we got Kaiserslautern. Kaiserslautern's still doing okay. I can't wait. Tomorrow is... I wanted to play the game. I wanted to play it now, but I decided I'll miss I'll be the bad father again. Guys, your Kaiserslautern is back in the hunt, man. This is another Nugent powered team, right? You guys have Nugents in this team, right? Awad Al Nashri. Yeah. Awad Al Nashri is in the team. But the main Nugent team are two. It's what's that team called again? Tomorrow we'll be doing this, man. Bayern Munich with Dobrev. The world's greatest player now. Unbelievable. And then your Mainz team, which has got two of your Nugents, Kojo Rondo Boateng, and one other guy who's Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch is still injured. Yes, I have to play against teams that you guys have players in, your Nugents, who are powered up like that. Okay, and I cannot do anything, no. I cannot do any powering up of my players. All you guys are powering up your players to take me on, to prevent me from winning the title. That's why I love this save. This is the best save I've ever played in the history of Football Manager. It's not my idea, no. Somebody, I met someone in London, so he encouraged me to try this save in my community. He said, you should do this. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And ever since I started doing this, I've had second. I basically have had this game has breathed second life into me, man. Don't worry, mines will come. Yes, I know, mines will come. You guys might, man. You might do it, man. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is the big one because we don't have many games left. We did 2 seasons in less than what? How many days? 4 days. This is our second season coming to end. No, we did it in less than 4 days. 5, I think. It's been less than a week, right? Yeah. This is our second season coming to an end already. So tomorrow is the finale, I have to play Manchester United in the Champions League round of 16. I have to play Mainz, you guys. Then I have to play Bayern Munich again. Borussia. Oh man, it's gonna be a tough finish for me. I don't think I can finish second. This is too many difficult teams for me. I think this time around I do well to hold on to third, man. I already lost 6 times. I lost most of the games at the start of the season when I was questioning my own ability at the game. You guys did everything to distract me in this phase of the game, man. I started doubting myself, Or like, am I sure? Am I sure? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? Oh my God. Anyway, guys, everybody, you guys have been absolutely fantastic, man. So, what we're going to do now, I guess, we're reaching a point now. We have to call the stream. I want to thank, can you change the channel point reward? I need to find out how to do it. Yeah. I need to find out how to do the predictions properly and see whether there's a way for me to set it to more than just that small number that is there. Maybe set to 10,000 and then you guys can, bid for the channel points and then hopefully it works. Yes. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. There is something that is, yeah. So I thank everybody for popping into today's stream. Now, today was Bring Your Tactics. Tomorrow, I'm returning with Destiny. Destiny is a great little series that it features you guys and your Nugents. They are creating all kinds of havoc in my save, which is all so brilliant. So I hope my insights into your tactics helped you guys out. And if you have any more questions, please, shy don't be. Pop in tomorrow. Once again, I want to apologize for any of the freezes to the camera. I've been having some issues. I think it's my graphics card. There's nothing else that can explain it. And I need to change the rig, which is going to be fun. So I'll see you again tomorrow, man. Bye-bye, guys.